Not at all.
That's why I was saying we should have moved that screen over.
Oh, well. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Davis and Dollar podcast. We are doing a live reaction right now for the NFL Draft 2025. We are late as usual because, you know, we be on black people time from time to time. In the building is myself, Davis and Dollar. We got my cousin right here, Mario.
Yo, what it do?
I got my little brother over here, Don. He'll be popping in as well. What up? Then we also got my cousin Tone. He'll be popping in as well from time to time. But we are on pick, 8 right now? We're on pick 9. So the Saints are up right now. So anything that has actually happened as far as like surprising right now would definitely have to be the trade at number 2, right? That would have to be the trade.
Oh, my goodness. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It took me for a spin.
I didn't see them jumping from 5 to 2. It was definitely interesting with that. I didn't see what they gave up for it, though. Did anybody see what they gave up for that? Don, you want to check? You want to check and see what they gave up for that? It would have had to have been a king's ransom, but then they turned around with that 5th pick, and what'd they take with that 5, though? Who'd they take with 5? Mason Graham. Okay, Mason Graham from Michigan. All right.
Myles Garrett, what?
That's not bad. I mean, honestly, that's not bad for the Patriots. You know what I mean? Like, I thought they were going to end up going defensive because Mike Vrabel is the pick, or is their coach. All right, we got number 9. Pick is in. All right. Ooh. New Orleans Saints, Kelvin Banks Jr., offensive tackle from Texas. From what I have seen from that man, he is a mountain. I don't know if they're going to have him playing left or right, though. I don't really know what the situation is as far as the offensive line in New Orleans as far as that goes. But
it was atrocious last year. Honestly, they couldn't get the ball. Remember, Derek Carr was the quarterback. He couldn't get anything in the air consistently. They were getting hit left and right.
This draft is interesting. So we got number 3, Abdul Carter. 4 is Will Campbell. Yeah, the Browns. My bad. The Browns, they ended up taking Mason Graham from Michigan, which is actually a good pick, man. So you're pairing Myles Garrett with Mason Graham in the middle. That's not bad at all. Ashton Jeanty went 6. I did not see the Raiders taking Ashton Jeanty at 6.
Oh my goodness.
I could be wrong, but is that not the highest rated, or is that not the highest draft pick for a running back since Zeke in 2016?
No, it's been a while, honestly. That
Saquon?
Yeah, he went 2.
Saquon did go 2 because Zeke went 4 in 2016, right? 2015. Yeah, 2016. Right.
You know what's crazy though? I definitely knew that I thought the Patriots were going offensive tackle for sure. You know what I'm saying? Good having all these young quarterbacks, not having the problem with quarterbacks. You know, same with the Giants. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you, bro.
I thought the Jags were gonna get Ashton Jeanty.
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, as far as the Jags go, I think he's got to play wide receiver. They've given way too much money to Trevor Lawrence to not give him every opportunity to be successful. And with Travis Etienne running for 500 total yards last year. By the way, Travis Etienne, you did me in on my fantasy team, bro. I don't look. I listen. I know that should be old news by now, but it's not to me.
No. Okay? He's on the do not play list for parlays this year.
Okay,
it's over with. Do not touch.
All right. So update on that Browns draft or on that Browns trade. Okay, so the Browns are trading the number 2 overall pick and a 4th round number 104 and a 6th round number 200 to the Jaguars. The Jaguars are getting the number 5 pick, or I'm sorry, they're trading the number 5 to the 2nd. They're giving up a 36, 126. And a 2026 first round. That's not that much.
No,
that's not that much at all. They really didn't give up a whole lot to go from 5 to 2. I would have assumed that it would have.
It's the next year's first.
I would have held their feet to the fire personally. But if you got to think about it like this, though, right? What's the guarantee that you're going to get a good pick out of that first round pick next year?
It's the Jags.
It is the Jags.
Right.
Wait. Who does walk? Wait a minute. Who is this walking up to the screen right now? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Who's that little Colleen Wolfe? Yep, I knew it. I know my white women.
No, but about a Jeanty for sure getting already ready guy. You know what I'm saying? A playmaker coming in. You know, ready to go week 1. Make a difference for the team. So
hey, real quick, do you think that Colleen Wolfe could frown even if she tried right now?
Which one is Colleen Wolfe?
Right. The one on the right, the one that looked like a China doll. I don't think she could frown if she wanted to.
It's stuck there. It's up there.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
No, but you know what's crazy is that my appetite's been growing for those.
Hey, bro, you know me.
For those, I gotta be somewhat appropriate on it, but you know what I'm saying, for that taste, listen,
it's
there.
For all the white women out there,
He's your guy.
Holla at
for
your boy.
sure. He's your guy.
Her nails are fire
Bears
too.
pick is in number 10.
All right, so who do y'all think before they pick? Who do y'all think at 10?
Offensive tackle for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all got it.
Gotta be going for the line. They gotta be going for the line.
I don't know, man. I think with the people that are left,
I had the last guy honestly going, Calvin Banks.
Hey, you know what? Something interesting just came up across
Will
the screen.
Campbell?
No, that tight end from Michigan, bro. I think that would be good. That would be good for.
Yeah, there's another one, Tyler Warren from Penn State.
Yeah, but that man's a beast too.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I had him going to the Jets. Will Campbell already did get picked. Oh, so the Patriots did get the OT. Okay. Damn. All right.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Patriots did right.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was surprised that they went.
Oh man, he
offensive
came
line.
in there making a damn, the Raiders, man. No, the Raiders should have went OT. They should have went offensive tackle. They should have picked up Calvin Banks.
I don't know much about this Armand Mimbu either, the offensive tackle from Missouri, but
Mambu, I thought he was is he offensive tackle? I thought he was.
no, he's an offensive tackle, but he went to the Jets, so I mean, we'll see. And then they get like Mekhi Becton and all that, and they did nothing with it.
Hey, no, the Jets did need a tackle, honestly. Aaron Rodgers was back there getting beat up last year.
The Jets need Jesus.
Man,
all right,
for sure at this point.
Pick is in for the Bears, number 10. Oh man, see, listen. If you're gonna do all these soliloquies before the pick, bro, like y'all should just let us know. Don't say they
died.
It's RP, bro. He's a wrestler.
Somebody passed.
Hey, bro, look.
Oh, man.
And RIP to Steve McMichael. Look, don't get me wrong, people. Okay,
So Deborah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm sensitive to Steve McMichael's passing, but my thing is this.
Yeah, no, desensitized. He has been desensitized from YouTube. And you talking about somebody died, a legendary player. He can't give him 30 seconds on the screen.
I'm just saying, bro. You ain't got to they could have did all that before they said the pick is in,
or after the pick.
They could have did that at the beginning.
For sure.
As soon as the Bears make the
while we were waiting all the minutes that was counting down.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
You ain't lying. Come on, they still taking forever too.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Now we doing all this 50th anniversary Walter Payton selection.
Walter,
come on, bro.
He's that guy. I'd rather.
I'm with you, but this is why the draft be like 18 hours, bro.
So they should have cut out those two white women and put them on the screen originally.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, my bad. No. Double down on the white women.
He didn't mean that.
But have them running this in the background.
He didn't mean that. He didn't mean that.
They should have been bouncing off of that. Yeah, that's what they should have been doing.
Exactly.
No, man, that'd been exciting. White women running down the black man's greatness. You know what I mean? That's how it should have been done.
Yo, free Unk, by the way, bro.
Oh, man.
Free Unk.
Matter of fact, hold on, wait.
Colston Loveland, I told you.
Gabby. Yeah, baby. No, tell them when you're selling for nothing in 75 mil.
Make sure you calling her from your phone.
I gotta get back to this. All right, love you too, baby. Hey, you gotta secure the bag. Ain't nothing personal. I'm trying to get like you, baby. Talk to me, work something out. I ever cut it down.
Yeah, number 10. The Bears take tight end Colston Loveland from Michigan.
Man, the Bears took the tight end. Honestly,
I told you. I just told you that. Yes, they do.
Tight end last year.
Who? Cole Kmet?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a fire tight end, bro. Their receiving core was that they need offensive line. Listen,
bro, but realize who their head coach is now, bro. It's old boy from Detroit.
I think he's a beast.
He about to turn that. He about to turn that offense.
You're right. That helps. And that's what I say about tight ends too. That's a really good pickup. You know what I mean? Because that utility of a tight end is way different than picking a receiver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, man. Get a round of applause in this bitch.
Yeah.
For
sure. Receiver can be top 10 in the league, but still can be a one-trick pony. You know what I mean? Where a tight end is like a utility player. You know what I mean? Very diverse. You know what I mean? If your tight end is real good, like Bowens, you know what I mean? Change your team.
We saw
or Bowers. I'm sorry.
Bowers.
My bad, Bowers. You the man. I ain't gonna lie.
Led
all receivers.
Oh, you see that release? That was nasty.
All the rookies. Yeah. But
that man look like he gonna be a cheat code.
He's big as fuck. If he's gonna block and he's gonna be ready, you know what I mean? Because they need blocking. The Bears are gonna end up using him on the line.
I don't think he's an inline tight end, bro. He doesn't look like a wide to me. He looks like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna be an offline, you know what I mean? Like
maybe I'm mixing him up with the Penn State guy.
Bro, could you imagine him in the slot though? like what nickel corner is going to be able to stand in front of him, bro? He's like 6'6".
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I don't know. I just feel like the Bears, they put all the pieces there except the line is atrocious. Last year, Caleb Williams couldn't even call hike before they was back there. You know what I'm saying? It was 5 sacks a game, guaranteed. You know your defense was getting 5 sacks a game. Guaranteed.
Yeah, but I think they have a lot of picks though, bro. I think
They do.
I
They
think
have
they
a ton of picks.
come the next round.
They might have the most picks. Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Every time, who is Shorty in the front though? On the couch, yeah, it's definitely
they got
stand
pieces.
up. Yeah,
They got pieces in there. I was looking at the one back.
That's
to
a
the
round of
Cardinals game, the
applause.
tattoo on
That's a
her-
round of applause for her.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I ain't gonna lie, I can't sit in a house that got 2 giant deer head in the living room. In the living room, mind you. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't even just the head. They had the neck included. He wanted to let motherfucker know it's a 10-pointer right here. You see this neck?
Bro, they can't mount it without the neck.
No, I'm talking about that was the whole neck.
How you gonna say the whole neck?
Nigga, I ain't never seen nothing come out the wall like that. That was 3D. That was 4D. That motherfucker was out there.
Like they got the whole deer behind the wall and shit.
Hey,
Like,
right, no
they
bullshit.
They just put a hole in it. They just
Man,
put a
no
hole in the
bullshit.
wall.
He just sitting like that. But they hanging shit off a burrow. Like, you know what I mean? He part of the family at that point.
You wildin'.
Hey, yo, but I'm looking forward to pick number 15. You know what I mean? I don't know about the rest of these guys. Pick 15 is
That's Atlanta.
yeah, you know it, Atlanta. Let's see. And me personally, I'm hoping and I'm assuming Atlanta's gonna go defense. You know what I mean? The last 4 years they picked up 4 dynamic offensive players and they've all helped the team.
True.
Truly, first year the tight end Kyle Pitts had a 1,000-yard rushing season. Second year,
Receiving.
1,000-yard receiver. I'm sorry. Then the next year we had a rusher, 5th round pick, Tyler Algier, 5th round, 1,000-yard rusher.
Yo, honestly, I picked him up late on the waiver wire in my fantasy.
Dude,
league.
he's a beast. The biggest problem was they the next season they pick up Bijan Robinson and only giving Bijan Robinson the ball like 75% of the time.
Mhm.
And then Algier wasn't be able to get his shit off. Then this year they finally try to go a little more like 60-40 and they see Algier picking up 6 yards per carry. You know what I mean? And it's just like, come on, brother, you gotta include this man. He was a 1,000-yard rookie rusher. You can't just shelf him just because you got Bijan. I love Bijan. I'm Atlanta all day, but Algier needs the ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with a 50-50. Let's just pick up all the yards. You know what I mean? Let's go back and forth. Fuck.
I don't know if they'll go 50-50, bro.
We know they never go 50-50, but shit.
Yo,
like
can we pause for a second? Every time I see this commercial with Matt Stafford and his wife, bro, I just think about the fact that she went online and talked about how she was smashing that man's backup quarterback when they was in college.
Yeah, no.
And this man cried to get her back.
And
Like,
then,
bro, how you go? Like, you smashing my backup? Like,
Not even the starter.
not even, yeah, bro. Like, he was the starter at Georgia, bro, and she got to smashing the backup, bro. Like, they live in the same building, my nigga.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's
yo,
crazy.
that's nasty work, bro.
Then she trying to make up for it by going at, who was it, AB online. She was talking plenty. Remember, she was going at
Yeah.
somebody online trying to like have Matt Stafford's back, and she was trying to be real adamant about like, no, you just trying to make up for that. That fuck up. You trying
I
to
don't
be
know,
vocal,
bro. Like, my whole thing is
there's
just
no
like,
making up for that.
if that happened, bro, that happened. But you ain't gotta go all on the blogs and you know what I'm saying with that, bro. That's a little much, bro.
It's one of the things where you got nothing, women got nothing else to hit you with. Like, okay, let's just hit him here. You know what I mean? Like, I think about your husband's rich, thriving career. He's a superstar in the city that he's in, and Super Bowl, right? Did he get Super Bowl off?
Yeah,
Matt
he got a
Stafford got
Super Bowl.
his
Yeah,
Super
that
Bowl,
first
so
year, with the
At
Rams.
that point, all you can do is try to publicly humiliate him, right? Win an argument. She can't win nowhere.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But no, we definitely don't agree with any type of domestic violence.
Domestic violence. I said. Listen.
No, I mean,
we would have a
domestic
heated,
disputes, I should say, dispute.
discussion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like you
man.
smashing the cat in my building. Yo, that's
Like I said,
nasty
it was
work,
the
bro.
posting online part that would make a motherfucker tick. Like, oh shit! Look
Wow.
at your boy Shador. Listen, whoever gets Shador is getting a winner.
I don't
No
think so,
lie,
bro.
you're
I'm
getting
gonna
a
be
winner.
real. I'm gonna be dead
You're
ass
getting a
with you, bro.
winner.
I don't think that he reads defenses correctly, bro. I don't think he has enough zip on his short throws.
I think those things are teachable, coachable. You know what I'm saying? I think the right organization, he's gonna thrive. I think if you try to throw him in right away, right now, first year, no, you're not gonna get what you want out of him. I think he's a guy that you try to at least put on the bench for one season.
So where do you take him then? Where do you think he goes?
Honestly, I thought he was going to go to the Giants, and I thought because they picked up 2 veterans, you know, they have enough.
Yeah,
room
but are
to
you
sit
going to
him
throw
down for a
away?
year.
Are you going to throw away a top 5 pick on somebody who's not even going to play right away?
He's going to Pittsburgh at 21.
Yeah, that's my second option. No, exactly. I'm not, or Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? And then
Pittsburgh at 21 makes
they'll
sense.
see what happens with my boy Justin Fields,
Who
and
they
then
just picked up?
Shador just in case.
Who they just picked up? Receiver. Pittsburgh.
Oh, they did a 1-year deal with somebody. Bro, it just came across my timeline too.
Let's see who San Francisco. The pick is in number.
Oh,
11.
Tyler Lockett.
Oh, Lockett's nice. But the Seahawks are loaded.
Brought to you by Jameson.
Lord Jesus. Take the wheel.
He gonna have to.
Listen, Jameson, if you want to get some airtime, I'm sending a sponsorship this way to the channel.
Shout out to Gucci.
Gucci. This is your one free airtime next time.
To all zero viewers that we have right now.
It's all good.
Shout out.
You never supposed to say that on. You never supposed to say that online. Nobody knows we got 0 when the video is circulating. They think, hey. Anyway, that's a 3 in front of that.
I keep it
30 people.
Bow wow at all times.
No, for sure.
Push the door over there with DK.
You know what this is? This is growth because we'd be like, hey, look, remember when we did our first little live stream?
No, once it's circulating, it's gonna be crazy, and it's getting liked on the other little social media sites, little clips and stuff, and we circulate and be like, damn, who do they know that we were talking to ourselves? This is just another conversation in the basement with some headphones on. Like
facts. This is outside the group chat.
We are
this is essentially what this is. That's what we should have called this, outside the group chat.
No, I literally was trying to think of something. I was like, this is a shit show. All
right, so pick is in number 11.
Michael Williams. Hey, that's a great pickup right there.
That is actually,
man. That's who I thought them boys was going with. 2 picks back. No lie.
That just goes to show you Bosa up out of there, boy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he don't want to be there, right?
They just gave Bosa his papers.
Did he say he don't want to be there, bro?
I don't know, but that man's necklace is ridiculous.
Yeah, no. Listen, at this point, bro,
is that a whole Dickie suit?
You're coming into the league with millions, like man, and that all right.
That's a nice house right there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. They did that modern little. Yeah,
that's his agent's house.
Yeah, I think the lights are a little bit much. Hopefully, that's the basement or something.
They are very low.
That's the basement.
The lights feel low.
Yeah, that's the basement though.
But that's the whole kitchen in that.
You know how it be. You know how it be. The whole basement be a whole nother house too. Down sometimes.
Hold on, there's a little bunny in the back though. You see her?
Yeah.
I know you don't find
that. Yeah. It's usually one way or the other in these family functions. We're saying that.
Hey, I can't be the only one. Look, I swear to God, I know I'm not the only one that every time I watch these draft shows, bro, I be looking to see like what their mamas look like and what their girlfriends and what their sisters and whatnot look like.
All right. I thought we were going somewhere else with it. All right.
What? Yeah, no, that's exactly where I was going.
All right. Yeah.
I'm judging.
I'm definitely checking them out. I thought you were saying like, looking to see maybe if their families look like our families.
No, I don't care about that.
Like, no, I was looking at the booties.
I don't care about none of that. Yeah.
I look at the girl and I say, over under, how much years is this gonna last?
Yeah, facts. You know what though? Hey, you're not wrong.
Wilson, drop that.
Yeah, hold on. What'd you say, Cut?
You know what I'm saying? Russell Wilson, he got rid of that snow bunny real quick.
Hey,
that was like 2 years.
Yeah, but hey, did they say the word on the street though? Was that Golden Tate knocked his wife off?
What? Golden Tate?
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
Bro, that's why they sent that man to Detroit, bro.
What?
Hey, this man kind of like Chris Jones.
Jesus.
He do look like Chris Jones though, honestly.
Russell Wilson?
Yeah, bro.
What?
They said Golden Tate knocked his wife's cheeks, bro. Yeah, man.
I thought that was the pick of the litter.
Nah,
he hit her saying to get you a Russell.
He hit her with the clap on.
Oh man.
Clap off.
Come on, not y'all cheating on good men too. What? Women cheating on good men?
Hey, bro.
The Russell pick.
There's someone for everyone.
Hey, Michael Williams. Man, this is nasty off the edge right there. You know what I mean? That's definitely. I mean, San Francisco. Honestly, I think they need.
Oh damn! The Cowboys pick is in already. Okay, look. Shit. So I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'm very interested to see where this is gonna go. And this pick came in instantly. So
they knew.
Bro, if they go Shedeur, I swear to God, bro. Let me tell y'all this right now. If they go Shedeur Sanders, bro, I'm walking off.
No, that's not bad.
Are you? No,
that's not bad.
Bro, we owe Dak 75. Bro, stop. See, all right, here we go. Everybody shush.
I'm gonna say what I say about this one. Let's see.
Don't do none of dumb shit.
The Dallas Cowboys select
Tyler Booker, guard, Alabama. Okay.
I'm never disagreeing with a line pick.
I'm with it. I am with it because our offensive line was atrocious last year, bro. And we had to get okay, so look, honestly, that's a smart pick, and here's why. Zach Martin just retired. We're gonna need somebody to take over the right guard spot. We already have a left guard solidified right now with Tyler Johnson. We have a very, very big problem at left tackle right now. A very big problem at left tackle that we're going to need to figure out. Absolutely. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm good with this. I'm good with this pick right
Hey, he's
here.
running. He's ready.
guard.
He is ready, boy.
That man looked like a
He
football
ready.
player, bro.
I thought
Like,
he was
hey,
at home.
hey,
I was
and
saying he
his-
was at the draft.
His suit is smooth though too, with the chocolate brown.
No,
That's
for
cold.
sure.
What's
You know
that,
what I'm saying?
suede?
With the, you know what I mean? With the off-color pants.
Is that chocolate brown
Yeah,
suede?
off-white
Okay,
pants.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
talk that
hey,
shit.
hey, yeah. All right.
Get some
Okay.
personality in that
Yeah.
locker room.
Yeah.
Hey, he ready to come
Hey, that
to
hat is
Dallas.
fresh too, though. All right, I'm with it,
I think he wanted to go to Dallas. That was one of the teams on his list because he's ready.
bro. Who wouldn't?
Right? I mean, after the last couple, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
major plays is looking like, it's not even the losses, you know what I'm saying, the season. It's the questionable decisions that you know what I mean, the executives making. You know what I mean, like
Right.
not putting the money over here, but putting it all over here is a little, you know, what happens in Dallas. But hey, offensive line is a win. Is a win-win-win. You know what I mean? I'll never see picking up anybody on the offensive line is a bad idea.
No, absolutely
Especially
not.
when they're, you know what I mean, this high up is for a reason.
Well, that and the Cowboys, bro, they have drafted well as far as offensive linemen go. I mean, we didn't do well this last year with that with the pick Tyler Guyton from Oklahoma. I personally didn't like that pick whatsoever. I thought that was a reach. But this is a actual solid guard. Like, this is what he does, is play guard. Especially with the fact that the Cowboys got the center situation pretty much sewn up with Cooper Beebe, who could also move to guard. You know, interestingly enough, this kind of just gave the Cowboys some flexibility, because if you are not sold on Tyler Guyton at left tackle, you can move him to his natural position, which is right tackle, and you can move Tyler Smith back out to left tackle, and then you can slide Cooper Beebe over to left guard if you need to. So this actually just gave the Cowboys some definite flexibility as far as the offensive line goes. So
some youth, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. Like you said, when it comes to offensive line, you can switch them around, move them. You know, you got a good leader in the locker room. You know what I mean? They'll make sure.
I probably
these
don't
guys
see
know
some
what
more
they're doing.
trade.
I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised. There's only been one trade.
I was surprised that a trade happened that fast, though. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I mean, I guess some people were saying either it was going to happen right away or, you know, but honestly, I thought the Giants were going to go ahead and pick Shedeur Sanders. And the only reason I say Shedeur is a winner right away, because not right away, but a winner over down the road. I think he's a really good quarterback because he's not coming in. He's somebody that you can teach. He's coachable. I don't see him getting distracted by the three things that distract a lot of people: money, fame. You know what I'm saying? Women. He's been surrounded by those things his whole life. You know what I mean? There's nothing that I don't see him being able to not learn how to do.
I don't know, bro. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just like a personality thing. It's just like I don't feel like he's like locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like he was at the combine. You know what I'm saying? Hat all to the side. You know what I'm saying? Like it just yeah, bro. He's just too lax, bro. It just seems like he don't value. It's like he doesn't value the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really how I feel, bro. Like
a little swag though, like
yeah, bro. But it feels like contempt. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't feel like swag, bro. It feels like just like indifference. Like yeah, either way. You know what I mean? Like I'm
like,
you know what I mean?
I've already been up.
He's a Sanders.
You know what I mean? So it don't matter either way.
Yeah, but Shiloh don't act like that.
Shiloh's not an NFL prospect.
I was just gonna say that. I think the fact that I think he's
position.
confident to know that like he doesn't have to be what a one team needs him to be right away, because he is a guy that he's smart. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a humble dude. He's a well-raised young man, like I said, and he's been around anything that all these guys have been looking for the whole life. He's been around since day one. You know what I'm saying? His dad's fucking prime time. You know what I mean? So like nothing. I don't think nothing does excite him. This doesn't excite him like that. The NFL draft prospect. He's been around all these coaches and all these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. But you got to think how you're viewed, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about how you feel about it, how you come up, bro. It's about how you come off. It's about the vibe that you give. Like if somebody's like, if it doesn't seem like you even value the process,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because you already feel like, yo, I'm just that nigga already. You know what I'm saying? Like if
I
you don't
respect
value the process, bro, that gives off a vibe.
That's why I like.
I
that's why I
respect
like
that.
Pittsburgh for him, because Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they're not about the
It's
bullshit.
a
Yeah,
steady organization.
yeah, they don't let nobody be a star.
Mike
You know what I mean?
Tomlin,
for sure.
Mike Tomlin be able to coach him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Shadeur's got to go
right away. It's a team thing
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh.
Shadeur's got to go to the right situation, bro. I'm telling you, he's been used to being coddled. He's been used to being the main thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just always been his job. Everywhere he's gone, it's been his job. So I'm interested to see how he embraces the NFL workload, how he embraces the NFL offense, how you know what I'm saying? Like
Daddy not being there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Who
for
does the
sure.
Colts have at quarterback right now?
The Colts, Richardson.
oh yeah.
But
That's what they're saying
then
they're going with.
signed
That's their
somebody-
guy. That's
I
their
heard,
guy.
I heard Richardson might be on it.
Oh yeah,
Flacco,
they just signed
didn't
some
they?
guy.
They re-signed Flacco.
They
Did
signed a young quarterback too. Who they just signed? Oh man, Check. You're right. They did just say they signed somebody, but they say they're.
Richardson on hit. He got a
Rich-
short leash now, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. After last season, it's like, man, what dudes got to do is just
Like,
learn to play NFL football. You know what I mean? If that's stuff you're doing in
Step out
college,
for a second,
it's
Don.
not
You take
working.
over.
It was stuff you were doing in college is not working right now in the NFL. You know what I mean? And you feel, I don't know. It's like, brother, you're in. You know what I'm saying? And you got to show up. You got to play a little different, brother. That shit is not working right now. Like you coming up here, and I mean, actually, I think his record might have only been 500.
It wasn't
With the
bad.
Colts?
It wasn't bad
Because he didn't lose all those games that they lost last year. He wasn't the quarterback for all the losses.
Flacco take over mid.
Flacco did all right for the first game.
I think Flacco signed in. I don't know. He went somewhere though. But yeah,
Daniel Jones.
they
They did pick up the Daniel Jones. I guess, like I said, I don't think that's a competition for this year. I think it's just in case. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I think just to put a little pressure on.
Exactly.
Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Yo, contingency plan.
We got somebody ready. If you don't do what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? But I feel like the Colts, honestly, man, when are they gonna ever not have the best running game? Like, geez Louise, man.
I mean, they did lose half their line.
this year.
Yeah.
Oh man, see that does it, bro. That line is crazy. So
I know Minnesota took their center.
that's probably maybe that's what we'll see them pick and number 14 pick. Probably maybe offensive line.
If not trade back.
Because they got receivers. Their receivers were nasty last year. Like even when they had sub Flocka win that one game, they still receivers both putting up 150 yards.
They never gonna be too bad.
And
they always gonna be picking in the 14 range.
I feel like so you got receivers, you got running game, you got a question mark at quarterback. But I mean, are you gonna take him out right away? You know what I'm saying? Even if you draft the quarterback this year, are you gonna bench Richardson?
I wonder if we see a trade there. There's been no trade.
Indy, oh yeah, you know what? You probably will see a trade with Indy. Honestly, well, the Bears got another pick coming up.
I think they got two.
Bears, how many first rounds? They got 2 first round picks
at least.
Maybe the Bears trade up and then go get their offensive tackle that they need.
Yeah. Miami, they got some holes to fill. Is Tua still the man over there? I heard Jalen Ramsey might be on the move.
Tua wants to play so bad. He does not want to hear any of that sit down, retire early shit. He is ready to go. That boy ready to get back. But I think, you know what? Miami's going with Shador.
You think?
Miami's going Shador. I'm going to call it right now. Miami. I mean, not Shador. Yeah, Shador. He's going Shador.
They are not going Shador.
Ooh. I was just trying to throw
Kennedy Grant.
Hey, listen. Defense,
got some food up there?
Defense tackle, I guess.
Oh, no, we should order something, though.
Yeah, it's just some pizza or something.
Not a bad idea, you know what I mean? You go D tackle. I feel like on offensive line, defensive line, you're not ever picking bad. When you got guys this high up in the draft, you know what I'm saying, that are this good. So he's probably is he the first defensive player picked? If you don't count Travis.
Yeah, if you don't count Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
Okay. No, so Graham. Travis. Okay.
Oh, Mason Graham too. Yeah.
Well, listen,
it's a big boy draft.
When they're this high up on the draft, you know what I mean, on the line, when they're this high up, I feel like it's a good pick, offensive or defensive line. You can't lose. You know what I'm saying? When you add in depth at the line, it's just a win. It's a win-win situation.
I'm waiting for another receiver to get picked. I know what's that dude, Matthew Golden.
For the receivers?
Yeah, he's some pretty good receivers still on the board.
Yeah, I don't.
But yeah, this draft been ran by the big boys. So.
For sure, I was just gonna say and you know what? Because these are the boys that they compete. Them off, you know what I mean? And in the camps, you know what I mean? The training camps and in practice, and big boys go at it. They putting on they trying to take somebody's spot. You know what I mean? They trying to be the next man up.
And you got a lot of rotations.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They know it too. They like shit. And injuries.
Third down and wreck something.
Injuries come in by the second with a tweak, little. You know what I mean? With the big boys, little ankle, anything. Boom. Hey, we need you in. You know what I mean? The big boys be ready. You got to have depth there. You know what I'm saying?
The Vikings picked up a couple veteran linemen. We got Jonathan Allen. We got.
Okay, there. You see the purple. I know you see the purple.
But I wouldn't be mad if we went interior D-line.
So the Colts were only 89 last year. That's not bad considering they chopped it up between 3 different quarterbacks.
True.
At least 2.
They did go on a little run at the end of the season, right?
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad.
I think
like
they went
I said.
into the last week with playoff chances.
So Colts being up right now, 14. Like we see the record was pretty much even last year.
Trade down.
Richardson, for sure.
Yeah, they should trade down, honestly.
Yeah, I think they can like swap picks with the.
No, that pick is in though.
Oh shit.
which is why it might be a
It might be his trade, yeah, with the Bears, and Bears are going.
Would they have
O-line.
said a trade though?
I don't know. Sometimes you see that pick come in quick. It was a deal.
Like, yeah, exactly. It was already like ready. Like, hey, if they don't get him at this pick, we're gonna trade with y'all.
Oh no, it was more defenders than we thought. 9 offense, 5 defense.
Okay, yeah, damn. That's
Only 1 QB in the first 13 picks though. That tells you like
different draft.
how bad this draft is for quarterbacks.
Big 180 from last year.
What y'all think about Milrow? Second round, third round.
That's a 3rd round, bro. 3rd round, 4th round
He's a
guy.
wild card though because he's athletic, bro.
Because all the teams that need quarterbacks have gotten them. You know what I mean? I'd say Pittsburgh is the only one still left, bro. At
Pittsburgh.
But I also
21.
see a lot of teams out there.
Hey, I like Justin Fields, man. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know why the Bears really got rid of him just because they were doing the Bears stuff.
Was it Fields? He's on the Jets now.
Fields went to the
Tyler
Jets?
Warren.
Oh, my luck.
Tight end, Penn State. Remember, that's what I was telling you. That boy's a
Okay.
game record,
Yeah, no,
bro.
for
He's
sure.
a game record.
No, for
Penn
sure.
State did their whole offense around that man.
No,
He's the one that
definitely.
can block his ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a blocker for sure.
That's
yeah.
what the Bears. I thought they
That's
were.
why.
I thought they were gonna
Yep.
get up there at the other pick if they didn't get offensive line. But
Uh-huh.
to get him, but hey,
Bro, that's how you
Tight
know the whole
end's
family.
going,
That's how you know the
man.
family
Hold
got
on.
money, bro. You see how relaxed they are right now,
yeah, for
Mormon
sure,
family.
for sure.
bro. They're not even
It's
thinking about
wild.
the fact that they about to get this 1st round bread, bro. That's how much money they got. Everybody calm.
There's only like 7 people, and they keep it in the family. Like, and the other people, it was 20 people, and all trying to get in.
Bro, you know a black house would not be that calm during draft day, bro.
Man,
Them cats, I think homeboy was asleep in the chair. Okay, look at this man, bro. He came in motion, boom, mine.
George
Open,
Kittle count.
boom.
And he threw the ball late.
Still going.
He
Come
threw the
still
ball
here.
way late.
And got his feet. That was nice.
I want my tight end to wear number 44 with a little hair coming out.
Yeah,
That's how
You ain't
know
lying.
That's how
Yeah,
you know
no,
the
for
game
sure,
was-
for sure. No, definitely.
Ooh!
Got that rugged look.
Ooh, you ain't see that?
yep. Yeah, he moving people, bro. He could drop his hips a little bit though. He's very high. He definitely needs to drop his hips a little bit. This man running a
Oh,
wildcat.
okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Lefty too.
Look at
Look
it.
at, and that's against the number 1 defense in the country,
Oh, he
bro.
messed him up with that. I ain't gonna lie.
He
That's the
wanna
number
do
1
is you don't
defense in
wanna
the
tackle.
country.
He want to do is you don't want to tackle. Oh, he can
No,
go.
for sure.
Oh,
He
that
put
was
his head
a-
down.
that was
He
a
put his
risky
head
throw.
down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he remind me of Kittle.
Yeah, he looked like Tebow.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
And honestly, that's what I feel like he's gonna do. Any team he's gonna go to is gonna be like a Kelsey
He gotta-
Kittle. He's gonna be one of the best players on the offense.
Did I not just see him throw the ball with his left? Oh, that's
That wasn't him.
That
No,
was-
yeah.
yeah.
It was like-
He made the catch on this one.
Look
Look at the catch though. Over
Like he
his
went Pat
head.
Mahomes.
Oh my goodness. Ugh.
Hey, I think the Bears might have took the wrong tight end.
Yeah,
Hey, bro, I'm not lying. Yeah,
I'm sure.
I definitely
Honestly.
thought that's where they were gonna go,
This
bro.
looks like it was more their speed, but I guess they know what they're
Look
doing.
at where he lined up. They had that man line up.
150
center.
snaps
Yeah,
in
man,
the
that's
backfield,
crazy.
bro.
Wow.
Slot receiver,
So you know he's
545
blocking,
snaps,
yeah.
bro.
Okay, Falcons on the clock. Falcons on the clock.
All right, this your
Yeah,
team.
bro,
All right,
it's
Marty,
on
go
the
ahead.
clock.
What you think? What you
Man,
think?
yeah, I'm thinking we go ahead with defense. You know, Jahad Campbell, linebacker. You know what I mean, from Alabama. You know what I mean? 117 tackles last year, the most tackles for a linebacker out of Alabama since the D'Amico Ryan.
Does he not have a knee injury though? Is there some injury concerns?
I mean, I didn't see anything on it leading up to here, or maybe early on before at the end of the year, maybe. But I think all those concerns probably out the window. I think Atlanta knows they need depth at linebacker. They were lacking last year. You know what I'm saying? Getting picked apart. I think this is where they go. I think they go defense. I think they go linebacker. Jahad Campbell, Alabama.
All right.
Let's see. You know what I
No,
mean?
like, you know, some teams.
They're obviously not sold because they're letting this clock run down.
Well, it's
They
like
are
running
running.
back. Like a lot of teams don't value linebackers.
For sure. It's just a lot of them. Yeah,
I think a lot of it depends on who your defensive coordinator is, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
kind of like,
for
well, do
sure.
you want an off-ball linebacker? Do you want an on-ball linebacker? Are you a 3-4? Are you a 4-3? You know what I mean? It's like, what type of defense? What's your base defense? Is really what it comes down to as far as when you're picking a linebacker, because he's an
If you can get
off-ball linebacker.
If you can get a Fred
Or no,
Warner-
is he an off-ball? He was on the line this year, wasn't he?
Campbell.
Yeah, was he? What didn't he play closer to the line this year?
I know he played. I think he played inside and outside. He was all over the place. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Inside, outside, not Lakers and
we do gotta.
no lie.
Oh, some people in the building.
Oh snap!
That's my
What's
mama.
going on?
Yeah, that's my mama.
Yeah.
Say that. Some random lady.
Love you, mom.
Yeah, mom's watching.
What up, mama?
Let you know, mom's really be
Hey,
there
can we?
when no one
let's order
else.
some pizza, though.
Mom's
All right.
gonna show up when you sit in front
All
of
right,
the
Don's
camera.
gonna go order
Yeah,
pizza with some money out of his wallet.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Tell mom to
It's
send
my
mine.
show. It's my show.
What was that in
Donations.
college that say
Send
mom?
donations.
It's my
Send
show. Hey, listen, I need y'all to drop a
Here. You want,
listen, drop a pizza
side
in the
of
comments if y'all think Donovan should pay for the pizza. Drop a pizza in the comments.
Yeah. We got a special guest.
Drop a pizza in the comments.
Tay, we see you.
We got
My
Luchador.
bad. Tay.
Hello, Mimi. What up, Tay?
Wow, comments coming in.
Yeah.
This
Hey, Renzo dropped the pizza.
Yo.
Renzo dropped the pizza, boy. That's
This
it.
is
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
ante a little
Uh-huh.
bit. We got
Drop
big
some
comments.
pizza. Drop some
Hold on.
pizzas in the
Sit up
comments.
straight.
Drop some pizzas in the comments.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Oldest pays. Nah. We ain't doing. We're
That's
not doing that.
Oh, this pay.
That's not. We're not doing that.
Fair.
Listen, Jillian and Mimi. No.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
listen,
fair. Oh,
Taylor. No, that's not cool. I don't like that. I feel like I'm being
it's
ganged up
unanimous.
on right
It's
now.
unanimous.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Listen. I got.
Run that.
Live got popping.
Run that.
All right.
I know you got the plug
That's
at the
enough of all
what's it
that.
called? We ain't gonna give him no sponsorship.
Yeah,
I know you
exactly.
got the
Yeah,
plug at that one
yeah.
spot.
There will be no
Call
sponsorships.
somebody up there.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So what pick are we on? So
Man,
Atlanta's on
Atlanta-
pick 15 right
they're
now.
about
You
to
still
run the
have
whole clock
you
out.
have 2.5 minutes
Yikes.
left. So I'm really trying to figure out
Yikes. They're looking at somebody who
Where
they
we're gonna
thought
go
was gonna
here.
get picked already. They're like, wait, hold on, he's still available?
exactly, Taylor. They did not feed me yet. It is 9 p.m. I don't care if you was talking about Donovan. We talking about me.
Hold
Yes.
on.
I
It is
skipped
almost
dinner
9
for this.
That's
They was making burritos and shit.
Mm.
So what's up with the burritos?
You supposed to bring plates, brother.
Right?
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
What do you say? Chips, cookies, alcohol? That's you. All right, where we ordering from? What you got? What you looking at?
If it's on me, it's gonna be
Hey,
Domino's.
bro,
No,
I'm
they
going
got a
down.
place
Just
right
tell me
over
where
here.
we going.
Marco's.
Oh, yeah, I
around
did see
the
that,
corner.
yep.
Marco's
What's over
fire.
here?
I ain't gonna lie.
Marco's up here.
Marco's around
Yep.
the corner is decent.
Okay.
But that's just one opinion. I would say it's a little bit of grease.
That's all right.
The box is a little greasy, but
Little
depends
grease,
how you like
little
it.
grease ain't never hurt nobody.
Wait, do
No,
they
Little grease
for
ain't
sure.
never hurt
I mean,
nobody.
do they
I really
deliver?
need Atlanta to pick though, bro. Like
Yeah,
y'all are
for
down.
sure.
Y'all are down to
running
like
out of Atlanta topics.
a
We
minute
already
and
jumped
34
over
at
to
this point.
food.
Actually, okay, so let's jump into this now. Okay, where do you see Atlanta sitting right now in the NFC South with the current climate?
Oh, at the top. At the
You
top.
think so?
Yeah,
Why?
because I think the underperformance came last year solely off of Kirk Cousins just getting figured out that he couldn't do any play action. He couldn't do any drop back, do anything. You know what I mean? So then they ate us up for like 4 games in a row, killed our record. We still finished 8-9.
So where would you
know
say
what
your
I'm saying? We still were at
confidence?
the top of the NFC South last year. We only were second, maybe tied for second.
Yeah, but where would you say your confidence level lies right now with Amir Penix?
Extremely high. Oh my goodness! You see those comeback games last year?
I
That
did.
was amazing. Those fourth quarter.
Yeah, but y'all got a new
performances
coach
he put
now,
up.
though, right?
I mean, honestly, I think we still got the same coach.
They deliver. I gotta go through.
I don't think
DoorDash.
all I know is Atlanta has every piece available except for defense. You know,
Bro,
what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
it be
Every
wild?
piece you need is in the right places. Michael Penix showed up saying, "Hey, he's ready to go." Last year, that was the only question mark. Is our quarterback gonna be ready sooner than later? He's ready sooner. So I feel like defense is the only way to go. They're loaded everywhere. 2 running backs, 3 receivers, tight end. Kyle
Yeah.
Pitts is still there. He said this is his makeup season.
So Renzo says
saying?
Tampa is going to
Redemption.
be ATL's only competition in the NFC South.
Yeah, the only competition. But honestly, is your boy still going to show up and be that type of quarterback? Tampa's quarterback is he still going to be that type of
I don't
guy?
see Baker Mayfield having a regression. I honestly think that Baker really
He's
settled into
getting
that
his-
offense.
yeah,
I
for
think he
sure.
settled into that offense at the end of the year. I think he's going to be okay.
I just saw a lot of interceptions starting to come in. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, ooh,
Wait a
are
minute.
they trying to figure him
Time out. Did Tampa Bay lose their offensive coordinator?
They did
Not
the year
sure.
before, didn't they?
I think they lost their offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting play. So we'll see now which way the Falcons are going to go on this.
Tampa.
Well, the pick is in now, finally.
It's about time, bro. Y'all, I haven't seen
course
somebody
it is.
use the whole clock in the first round in quite some time
Man, no lie. In today's age, we don't even have the attention span for that.
at all.
All right, ATL, while they talking down on y'all, come on through. It's a defensive pick. Come on now. Defense.
Look at this little draft party. Okay, they're doing it right.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think that's there.
It's a little outdoor.
I don't know what the heck. Yeah, they got it right, no lie. And the Heat right there. You see what they surrounded.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they doing
Oh, that's
it.
Green Bay's draft 10. Oh, man. What's the odds of that?
What is it? $5 on?
Oh, man. They good.
Bro, can we get a
Green
pick,
Bay don't
Falcons?
even
Like
care
for
what
real? Can we get the pick?
They don't even got it. They're going to trade it. It might be a traded pick. That would be terrible for the wait all this time just for a traded pick. Like, come on now.
This is ridiculously long. Like
Yeah, no,
they're dragging this out. Like
for sure.
very, very much.
Last
This is
year,
what I
last
don't-
year they
yeah.
were so quick with that Bijan Robinson pick.
Bro, this is what I hate
they
about the
ran to the
NFL
podium.
draft. This is what I hate the most about the NFL draft, bro. It's just a lot of hurry up and wait. It's stall. Like, come on.
5 minute left.
Where?
Knicks up by 5.
Yeah. Don't the Bucks play that? Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, they be spacing these first round games up.
Bro,
Crazy.
walk to the
It's like the
podium,
Knicks
bro.
been playing
Like, come
back to back to
on.
back.
Lock in.
Lock in. Let's go, Atlanta.
Longest draft pick ever.
Campbell.
The Atlanta Falcons select Jalen Walker.
Wow. Hey, linebacker.
Okay.
Not the linebacker I thought it was going to be, but they got a linebacker.
All right.
I was 50-50 right. You know
After
what I mean?
3.5 hours, the Falcons
Man.
pick at 15, linebacker Jalen Walker
out of Georgia, baby.
from Georgia.
Let's do it. We need a linebacker. We need defense. You always got to have some depth at linebacker, especially when they got picked apart last year in that Washington game by the rookie, by Daniels. Oh, my God. That was crazy.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm genuinely upset by how long that pick took to come
Man,
in. Though.
knock
Like that
it
was
off,
like
man.
that was like
Let that-
20, bro. That was
Let
like
them have that
20
moment,
minutes,
bro. It's literally only like 3 minutes. Oh, it was 7 minutes on the clock. It was 7 minutes.
bro.
Monty, they
No.
deliver or not or through DoorDash?
I went and picked it up for what's it called? It's literally down the street. It's like 2 minutes away, I think.
Bro, they went through 8 full minutes of the draft board, and then another 7 to
Look
8
at that.
minutes.
Well, look who's in there. You know what I mean? Arthur Blank ready to damn near croak. Oh my goodness. And he getting on the phone. Bro got to be like 90 by now. But he had the cleanest suit on in there. You saw that?
That was whack. I don't even want to see none of this post
Oh
draft,
my
bro.
God. Jeez Louise.
That took forever.
Calm down, brother. He's good. And this guy, this is the one who plays inside and outside. Anywhere. He making plays. No lie. He's ready to make immediate impact on that defense for sure. Get through there. Oh my goodness. They said James Harrison comparison. That's what I want to hear.
And they compared Ashton Jenkins to Emmitt Smith, bro.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. That was crazy. I felt, yeah, you ain't lying. I
You
felt like
said
they
they be
could've-
saying anything.
yeah, that was crazy. Never played a game and you already getting the NBA. Like, hold on now. Let's find somebody a little more, you know what I mean, current that.
Yeah, he blew that whole play up right there.
Yeah, no, for sure. Dog's a beast. Like you said, and then they can put him anywhere.
It'd be hard though. Because Georgia is like all pros on their defense.
For sure. No, those type of teams, yeah, exactly. They make it easy, right? You're down one. We gonna get a bathroom break quick, son. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Down one.
I'm on pizza duty, bro.
Yeah, he
Oh,
on
man.
pizza. That's all right. I got
How
it.
about I'll go pick up the pizza. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta order it like that. Or you can. I guess you go through the app. Go ahead. Here, let me see.
We got a coupon up more.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a delivery. Hell no, we have to pick it up.
All right, so Jalen Walker goes 15 to the Falcons. Arizona's on the clock with 16. What do you think it is that they need? Everything.
You already picked the food, which I wanted?
No, I ain't even do nothing yet.
Oh, okay. Which one on here did you think of that? 2 large pizzas? The 2 large pizzas, one?
Yeah.
Or the 30% off the entire order?
Either.
Bro, this shit is not the conversation for the motherfucking live stream.
No, because he I know which thing he picked already. Which option?
I ain't picked nothing
You
yet.
picked nothing yet? All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go.
All right, so you got a whole concert going on. All right, so 4.5 minutes for Arizona to pick. We are on pick 16 right now.
Hey, Arizona was a big. Their team did amazing last year. Honestly, I think it's time to switch up with the quarterback though. It's like, dude, is too small.
Didn't they just give Kyler Murray a bunch of money?
Did
Though?
they do that?
Yeah, bro.
That's
They gave
crazy.
Kyler Murray more money.
That's crazy because I feel like he's the reason that they were losing a lot of those games in the season, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm interested to
Their
see what
defense
Marvin
was
Harrison
amazing.
Jr. is
Their
going to do
defense
this
was
He
year.
was coming back from the injury though.
For sure. Okay. I like Kyler Murray. I just felt like it was looking ugly in some of those games at the end of the game. So like, oh dang, he was getting them in there and then he also was taking them back out down. Like, oh, shit. I was rooting for Arizona. I like Marvin
We need
Harrison.
a mic stand.
I have one, but we didn't set him up.
Unprepared.
Oh, not on camera, guys. Sibling rivalry.
All right, so the pick is in for Arizona. They're obviously way more organized than Atlanta.
Chill.
Defense for sure. They got some
Ask
offensive.
the how's the audio? I want you to ask the crowd how's the audio. Does anybody need to ask them if they need anybody to talk louder, mics closer?
All right, so Renzo says Arizona's going to be picking D-line or O-line. Hey, y'all let me know how's the sound quality out there. Throw a thumbs up if you can hear us clearly.
Arizona picking D line or O line.
All right, good.
I think Arizona. Doing
I'm shocked Matthew Golden hasn't gone next.
I hope he
hasn't
don't
gone
fall
yet.
to the Packers, bro. 'Cause he good.
He really is good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'd hate to see him on the Packers, bro.
Yeah, no, that's actually who they would definitely go for.
His suit was kinda fly,
Cardinals
though, I'm not gonna
might pick him. Cardinals,
They interviewed him today. He was like, Green Bay feels like home.
for real.
Nobody ever said that.
Yeah, at all.
Cardinals might snag him. You know why though? Because it seemed like Marvin Harrison Jr. was doing his thing until everybody's like, all right.
Hold on, Shorty thick in the Cardinals
let's
draft
all
room though.
lock
You
on
seen
him.
that?
Bro, you catch him every time, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Oh, Green Bay had 11-6 records. Oh shit. I ain't doing that, man. 14-3 is crazy.
They drafted one obviously last year high in the draft, and Marvin Harrison Jr. had something of an up and down season.
That's what I was gonna say. Like I said, Marvin Harrison. The only reason he had any like games where he wasn't getting because like everybody was just all over him. They didn't have nobody else to.
What was
cover.
that, bro? One game he had like 100-some yards in the first half, bro. That thing
Yeah,
was
and then the
stupid.
next game you see him with like no catches, but like I said, he was a
Marv?
rookie, and they were
Yeah.
they were just all over him, and he couldn't get off as much once they already figured out, all right, you're good. You know what I mean? The defense like, all right, lock him down. Oh, D tackle.
Walter
That's
Nolan,
who I wanted, bro. From Minnesota. He a beast.
defensive tackle,
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, goes to the Arizona Cardinals at 16.
That's a good pick.
It is.
Where he was a consensus All-American and a finalist for the Outland Trophy.
You got it?
Yeah.
Bro, I've always wondered when you get
I'll
like
pick
the
it up.
diamond, when you get like the diamond teeth or like the diamond grill, like, bro, does your mouth taste like aluminum? You know what I'm saying? Or like, does it taste like metal?
Right? It has to.
It probably tastes like money.
It tastes like money. Have you ever seen what people's teeth look like? The people who get like the permit, like them
They get them
permanent.
shaved down.
Yeah, bro. Them teeth like P. Diddy. Look at this dude crying. What you crying for?
He's got a bag.
He trying to get a We Rich sweatshirt.
And I think the Calais Campbell part is really necessary because Walter Nolan can be as good as he wants to be. He can be Dominic Greedy. He
Man,
has
my man
They
got
all
a fresh
had
ball.
their baby shower fits on and shit.
Right?
Burberry button ups.
He said a baby shower fits. So they got to get them picks popping.
Got to.
Yeah, Arizona did need a corner. But this draft seems to be very, very heavy on the defensive and the offensive line.
And SEC too.
Yeah, very heavy on the SEC. But I don't know. We've had some Big Ten picks, a lot of Big Ten picks too.
I thought you
What do you have? Three? I think we got what, 3 or 4 Big Ten picks in the first, in the top 10, top 15?
Graham. Yeah, both the tight ends.
Yep, both tight ends. Michigan tight end, Penn State tight end, Mason Graham. I thought there was one more. Maybe I'm wrong. Cincinnati is up next at 17. Cincinnati's pick is 17. I have no idea which direction Cincinnati's going to go on this.
Defense.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think defensive line or like secondary?
I gotta see who's on the board.
Yeah, I'm surprised that. Like, where's the
Yeah, where's the best
available? Yeah, check that out. See where we're at on that.
I gotta pull up like
Yeah, pull up the draft cast. See where we're at on best available.
With the family, the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow's team on the
Joe Burr.
Joe Burr. Joe Beasy. All right, so best available still. You still got Will Johnson, corner from Michigan.
Ooh, Luther Burden.
Yeah, you still got. Let's see who else we got here. Jahad Campbell, linebacker, Alabama.
Jade Barron, Texas.
Matthew
Corner.
Golden, wide receiver from Texas.
There's a couple of safeties.
Yeah, Malachi Starks from Georgia. Definitely. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm interested to see how the rest of this first round is going to shake out. Honestly,
Bro, let
because
Will Johnson fall to 24.
I would have liked the Cowboys to go after Will Johnson. Honestly, man, to pair him with oh my God,
We got the 64 in the Genesis.
Yeah.
Still, man, what?
bro, why am I blanking? What's homeboy's name? The corner for the Cowboys. His brother's a wide receiver for Houston.
Trevon Diggs.
Trevon Diggs, yeah. I was blanking. But yeah, I would have definitely liked somebody to pair with him, but I don't know, man. We'll see. All right, so Bengals pick is in at 17, but of course the NFL draft is going to stretch it out as long as possible because we're on a
What about
commercial break.
Look, I got DeRon Bland or whatever.
Yeah, we do have DeRon Bland, but I think he plays better in the slot than he does on the outside, personally. But we drafted some kid from Wake Forest this last year too, who ended up playing. He ended up starting a bunch on the outside.
I think the Bengals need a lot on defense. What was their record last year? Did they make the playoffs?
No, I mean they started horribly. They had a really
They
bad season.
fumbles.
Well, no, if they're at 17, that means they didn't make the playoffs.
Huh?
The Chiefs game fucked them up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, if they're at 17, they didn't make the playoffs. Remember?
Joe Burrow was getting off though. Yeah, MVP numbers. I don't know why. I want to see this.
What is this? Another Final Destination?
The final destination.
Oh,
Start
my
making
God.
it illegal to put horror movies on commercials.
Yeah, bro. It's like, how many more creative ways can they come up with to kill people, bro? I thought the pinnacle was. I still don't drive on the freeway the same after I saw that scene with the with the logs. Yeah, with the logs that fell off the back, bro. I swear to God, I still don't drive on the freeway the same.
To be honest, I only seen the first one, and that was scary enough.
I'm always looking for something random to be falling off the freeway. If you grew up in that era, you don't drive the same. I'm convinced of that.
I'm starving, bro.
Shut up.
Niggas bogus.
You acting like you a hostage.
I thought I was gonna pop up to some food. That's why I showed up.
He
late.
said, yeah. He said, I thought I was gonna pop up to some food like it was just gonna be there. I did stop at me and my Papa's house earlier though and smash some corned beef sandwiches.
Well, damn.
Yeah, Papa made it on the grill. It was good.
I guess I should be going over
Shout out to
there.
me and my Papa for the corned beef. Appreciate that.
Corned beef. Green Bay looks so nasty.
He said Green Bay looks so nasty.
That's a nasty
that,
city.
White Wheezy hoodie though, that shit was cold.
That's a lot of people there.
Schefter kind of fresh though with the hoodie underneath the sport coat though.
Yep. Pass rush. No trades still.
Yeah, still no trades. Only one trade so far in the first round.
There is a betting line for 5.5 first-round trades.
Well,
Yeah, not getting that.
better take the under on that one. Bro, come on. What is he waiting for? Bro, I hate the NFL draft. I'm just going to let y'all know. I hate the NFL draft, bro. They take so long to do everything.
Everything?
Everything.
The Cincinnati Bengals select Shamar Stewart, defensive end.
I didn't see that one coming. All right, Cincinnati Bengals, Shamar Stewart, defensive end. He look like he be selling bricks. That gorilla chain is fresh though.
Fitting.
Yeah.
Just kidding, guy in trouble.
He says jealous. That shit's kind of fresh
Man,
though.
that shit like pajamas.
That's kind of fresh though. I ain't gonna hold you. The green suit is kind of fresh.
It's just the material is kind of off-putting.
Everybody doing that.
With that yak on that $80 suit.
He says, "Listen here, baby. Taking them corners too goddamn fast.
SEC again.
Slow this motherfucker down."
So you got like the SEC Invitational.
The facts though. He blew that up.
4-5.
All right, so Seattle is on the clock now at 18. Wait, did it say 4-5 40? Oh yeah, homeboy be moving.
From the interior.
I'd rather drive a Mercedes than a pickup truck because I like to drive fast. At least I know I can go fast in the Mercedes. And it's up to the defensive line.
I don't know if he's big enough.
Get the best out of him because
He does look a little slim.
he has the potential.
But him and Trey Hendrickson though together should be a nasty little combo. But you know what though? You know what that is? That's a we gotta beat Kansas City pick.
Yeah.
That is a we need to put pressure. That's what it is, bro. It's
Mahomes
like
just
that.
don't-
talking about doing his day. He took his head off.
We need to put pressure on Patrick Mahomes, bro. That's literally what that pick means.
Mahomes is immune to pressure up the middle. Don't y'all know this?
Yeah, that's why they got him off the edge.
Oh yeah, he is right. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You pair him with Trey Hendrickson, now you coming off of both sides.
No, you don't step up.
Yep. That'd be interesting. And then we got
I can't
Seattle
believe
up next.
these dudes is younger than me, bro. Nigga,
Yeah.
he like 32.
Look at him, boy. He crushing you in money too. Look at that.
I can't even say shit.
You like, yeah.
He crushed all of us.
For now,
For now.
Yeah. Wait, is that like a sapphire in the middle in the tongue part? Because that's fire.
Man, I'm built for it. I'm made for it. I'm hard body. I'm made from this. I'm ready.
Did he say I'm hard body?
I can afford those Ray-Bans.
I don't doubt you, Don.
Just don't want to.
Fair enough.
Just got a little bit harder in the AFC North. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Greeny.
Molly, thank you very
I ain't heard none of these niggas praise God yet. Like what?
Yo.
What happened to that?
Yo.
the first thing they
Stop it. Bro, I can't believe it.
you
Yo.
know the NFL director not do that.
Like they put out an email.
That's what Goodell say when they walk up and shit.
Yeah. And then when he be hugging him, he be like, don't talk no shit about God.
Keep it talking.
keep it secular out here.
You see what happened to Steph Curry?
Oh.
He lost that Nike deal.
What?
Yeah. Well, he didn't lose it, but you know what I'm saying? He opted out because they didn't put a Bible quote on his shoe.
More like Nike lost him, bro.
Yeah, damn. I didn't know he was gonna be with Nike.
Yeah, they refused to put a Bible quote on his shoe. Yeah, he was Under Armour.
That's messed up.
Shit, what Michael Jordan say? Republicans buy shoes too?
That's the party of God.
They would have ate them up, bro.
Yeah. The light skin. They lost Kyrie too. Nike in a bad place.
Said the lights.
See what happened with that Detroit game?
Detroit lost.
They lost?
Yeah.
By how much?
I think like no more than 6. They went on an 8-0 run to bring it to a 3-point game.
Oh no. Okay, 2 points. Okay, so NBA update real quick, y'all. The Seahawks pick is in at 18. NBA playoffs update. The Knicks take down the Pistons 118-116. So now the Knicks lead the series 2-1. Knicks lead the series 2-1. The Grizzlies are currently up on the Thunder 31-21 in the first quarter. And we got the Nuggets and Clippers later tonight. All right, back to the NFL draft. We are on pick 18. The Seattle Seahawks pick is in. Roger Goodell is taking his 75-minute walk to the podium. And let's see what we got.
I see 4 people, but I only see 2 likes.
Yeah, we don't like that. Yeah, if you in the chat, you got to hit the like. Get the likes up.
I heard about him.
Okay, Seattle Seahawks. At 18, they take guard Gray Zabel from North Dakota State. I've heard about him, but that's one of those things, man. Like every single year, you get that one offensive lineman that's coming out of a smaller school, and they're usually coming from like North Dakota State every single time, and it doesn't generally pan out well. So we'll see, how this goes. I just don't know sometimes, man, with the smaller school guys when it comes to being those interior linemen, if they're kind of ready for it. But I mean, he's what, 6'5" and 7/8, and what was that, 300 and some odd pounds? So I mean, he's a big boy.
And his little brother has a mullet. His little brother has a mullet.
So that's a telltale sign right there. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be good.
Check that box.
Yeah.
His name's probably Bear or something.
Bear.
Hey.
Yeah, see, he's too high. You see, like he doesn't have a good set to me.
That quarterback got a motherfucking cannon. Though.
Oh yeah, their quarterback from North Dakota State's good. But look how tall. You see how high he is, though.
Also, if he's 6'5", you gotta be more than 6'4".
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't look like a tackle to me. He definitely looks like a guard.
Did Tampa lose Godwin? Didn't they?
No, I thought he stayed.
Oh, they signed us. They extended him.
Not them playing a whole game of Catan. You see that? Who still plays Catan?
All right, so Tampa Bay probably go.
Yeah, so Tampa Bay's on the clock now at 19. 6 minutes.
I ain't gonna lie. It's looking like Shador going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like Shador is going to end up in Pittsburgh at 21. If he doesn't go at 21 to Pittsburgh, he's not going in the first round. That's just my opinion. This is a very weird commercial. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's a breast cancer commercial. All right. Yep. Makes sense now.
Is it? What is a breast cancer commercial? What exactly are they trying to sell?
Breast cancer awareness.
Sure.
That's what I would assume. Yep. See?
Couldn't get no happy music. She goes
She said, how you going to put happy music on about
I mean,
it?
like she gonna survive. This makes the end of the road for her.
They did make it seem like it was over with. It's like, oh, yep. Dunzo.
But not with Greenies dental treats. Greenies. Make healthy treats.
It made it matters worse. They made her play her own funeral music.
Facts. Hey man, throw a like in there, man. We got if y'all are still rocking with us, throw a like in the comments or throw a like on there for us, please. Appreciate you on that. We are on pick 19 right now. Tampa Bay at 19. We got it looked like the timer done stopped. It was at 4 minutes and 55 seconds, but the timer has stopped. So hopefully that means the pick is in. After that, you got Denver at 20, and then the pick that we're waiting for right now is 21 with Pittsburgh because we're looking to see. Technically, we're thinking that that's the only place that Shador is going to end up is at 21. In my opinion,
Nice watch.
if he doesn't go at 21, it's over for him in the first round.
Send them donations too.
Yeah,
This
the
pizza's not gonna pay for itself.
send them pizza donations.
Okay, we got a Dion commercial. They know something.
What's that? Coach Prime doing Chime, baby.
Chime time.
Yo, shout out to Chime. Appreciate y'all.
You get paid early.
I do get paid early. Shout out to Chime.
I like waiting for Friday.
Any more comments enabled on this?
Yeah, it's on there. You gotta go to live chat on the bottom.
Graduates, today you enter the real world, ready for whatever lies ahead. Except for
Why is the clock frozen?
I don't know.
They trying to play us.
Going to a 9-to-5 job.
They just
Really?
oh, it's a trade. It gotta be a trade. They just put it up.
Oh, wait, no, they just gave him extra time.
That means somebody.
The pick is in. Okay, yeah, the pick is in. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Deciding what's for dinner every night for the rest of your life.
The Buccaneers.
All right, what you think? Where you think they're going, bro?
I don't know. Best player available. Who they got?
There's still that cornerback from Will Johnson from Michigan.
Let him fall. Let him keep falling.
I think Denver takes him if Will Johnson doesn't go right here to 19. I think him and Patrick Surtain Jr. will be nasty together.
Yeah, but don't Denver need a wide receiver?
Yeah.
Golden maybe, Luther Burden maybe.
Yeah. Nobody said anything about Luther Burden this entire time.
No,
Is Trayvon McMillan the only wide receiver that's gone?
yeah, he's the only skill position player that's Travis Hunter and
Bro, legitimately, if you could think about it, when is the last time that we've had no wide receivers really go in the first round?
Yeah, no, that it might be a run. It might be like a 3-4 in a row.
It's gonna have to be at this point. There's people filing up out of the stadium. Boy, you want to know why they're filing out of the stadium? NFL, huh?
You're taking too damn long.
NFL, are you listening? People are filing out of the stadium because you take fucking forever to put the picks in. It's ridiculous. I know no one from the NFL is watching this, but if you are, it's ridiculous how long you take to do every single pick. It makes a. Why do y'all keep showing Shador Sanders, bro? Oh, look at Gilly.
Yeah.
Look at Gilly.
It's a bad sign when they don't show up to the draft. It means they don't know if they're going.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you that hoodie that Prime got on though is fresh. What they say, well off. That's fresh.
Mr. Four Toes.
Why Shador look like he just hit the block for the first time? You know what I'm saying? Like they was like, hey, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, get this pack off. This was yours. He's like, you sure?
Rich Porter or
You
something.
sure? But what do I do?
But the Buccaneers are on the clock right now. Here comes the commissioner with the 19th selection.
Dun, 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 dun,
Bro, that's got to be crazy. Like, grow up your whole life and never have to worry about like lunch money or nothing.
I ain't worried about lunch money. Free lunch.
You was on that free
problem.
lunch.
Love the middle class.
Okay. Oh, hey, you know what?
Ohio State?
That's a good pick right there, bro. 19, wide receiver,
I ain't
Emeka
even seen
Ebuka. That not
Emeka-
gonna work here anymore. You know what I mean?
Emeka Egbuka.
Emeka Egbuka.
This nigga in the
Yeah,
church.
what is that?
He's
Yeah, that's
adopted.
fire. Nigga, like, what is it? Downtown Abbey? Okay, wait a minute. Yep. Yeah, you know you gotta hold on.
Nigerian
Wait, let his
father.
bunny. They ain't gonna let his bunny get a spot on the couch. That's just disrespectful.
I think that's his adoptive little sister.
Nah, you know the bunny gotta get a spot on the couch, boy.
I didn't even know he was in this draft.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he break all the records at Ohio State?
Yep. Emeka Ebuka.
Emeka Egbuka.
Look out. Oh, he
Hey.
snatched that.
Run after the catch.
Yeah.
Killer.
Wide receiver. Oh, he did him on that one. Gave him that inside release. This is a good pick. I like this pick for Tampa Bay. I think that he stretches the defense for them a little bit and takes a little pressure off of Mike Evans. I think he'll be a good addition for Baker Mayfield. Definitely. I like this pick. I hate those routes, bro. Those are so hard to cover when they come into the backfield and then loop, and then loop on the way back. Yeah.
They gotta outlaw that.
Those are nasty. They're damn near impossible to cover. Well, the thing is like if you're in man coverage, it's impossible to cover because you're running with him, and then all of a sudden you got to change direction and go back. Yeah. If you're in a zone, you got a better chance. But
well, that's how they know you in, man.
Yeah.
Well, Booker, you live in Tampa. You've been telling me all along they were going to go defense. Everyone told
Yeah, I think that was a really good draft pick by Tampa Bay right there.
But again, this is not in any way a reflection on Emeka Egbuka, who was a terrific player.
Yeah, why he walking like that?
Got the gout.
The gout.
Will pick next in an intriguing night, and it's about to get all the
Okay.
His daddy wearing a loud shirt.
Ain't he though? That's Fosachi you stepping on. He said F.O. Sachi. Look, he didn't even give her a kiss, bro. Right after he got drafted, he curved her real quick. He was like, "Yeah, you ain't gonna be around." What'd you say, Don? What was the over under? How long they stay together?
1.5 years.
You think 1.5 seasons?
Maybe one. That's that rookie deal level. Is he? You know what I'm saying? You just go for a different tier.
Well, you say yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jameson.
Oh, brother.
Drop them likes for all the viewers in the comments. Please drop them likes. If you have a favorite pick so far in this first round, please let us know who your favorite pick has been so far in this first round. We got Denver on the clock at number 20. They got 2 minutes and 50 seconds. You can see as this draft is getting longer and longer, you're starting to see that each team is taking a little bit longer to go with their picks, which generally means to me that there weren't a lot of first round grades on a lot of guys in this draft, because you generally don't see them taking the entire time clock to make their picks, especially in the first round. You kind of know where your people are at this point when people fall off the board. So
Either that or Roger Goodell let these ads roll.
bro, that's got to be the that literally has to be the only explanation, because I feel like this first round is taking a ridiculously long amount of time. And we didn't even start until like pick 10. Like we didn't even start from pick 1. If we'd have started from pick 1, yeah, I would have been.
I think Pop's in here.
Detection for breast cancer is a game changer.
I think my
If you know how.
yeah, if you know how, throw a thumbs up in the comments. Yeah, bro. So, what's been your favorite pick so far in this first round, little bro?
Like fit wise or just players?
Just overall in general, like what do you think so far as far as your evaluation of this first round?
Trades, to be honest. But I like that. What's the tight end that we saw?
Which one? Well, there was the
Tyler-
one Colin Lovelace from Michigan, and then there was the Tyler Warren from Penn State.
Tyler Warren.
I think Tyler Warren is probably. I think he's going to be the biggest wild card.
Remember that name. That's all I'm saying.
Tyler Warren.
I was unfamiliar with his game. That looked like a baller right there.
He does. I personally, the pick that I hate the most would be number 3. The fact that Abdul Carter went to the New York Giants, which means the Cowboys got to see him 2 times a year. I am not a big fan of Thibodeau and him. Yeah,
and
no.
Lawrence too.
Yeah, that's sad, bro. And Dexter Lawrence in the middle. Yeah, bro, it's all bad. It's all bad.
Killed Dak.
I hope they do.
All right, now I ain't gonna lie.
All right, you got to go Will Johnson here. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, if I'm the Broncos, I'm going Will Johnson.
What about Hampton? They don't. Javonte Williams has been disappointing.
Yeah, I don't know though, bro. The Will Johnson is the best corner in this draft.
Calling it now, Marion Hampton. Marion.
I think Will Johnson personally at 20. I'm going Will Johnson if I'm Denver.
Is that a need though? Do you need him? I just want him to fall to the Vikings.
I know you do. We're being
He's the
objective.
best player on the board. Objectively.
Bro, Shador gonna end up like what's his face?
He's next. He's going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Shador's going to Pittsburgh. For sure.
That's what my sources are telling me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What your sources telling me about that pizza though?
On his way.
I thought that was a Gatorade chain for a second.
Is it?
You look like Diggy Simmons.
He do look like hey, my cousin said Matthew Golden look like Diggy Simmons. Y'all see, some of the people might not be old enough for that.
Niggas with the sprayed out hairlines, man, y'all ain't fooling nobody.
Yeah, bro, with the Beijing and all that. Yeah, y'all ain't fooling nobody, bro. Niggas be
Don't sweat. That's all I'm gonna say. Look, dude off Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he is a comedian. That dude is hilarious though, bro. If y'all have seen like that, there's this comedian. He's a dwarf. This
He's a
white
little
dude.
person.
You can say dwarf. Can you say dwarf? I don't know. I don't know what the guidelines are on that. He's a very little person. Okay, but he's hilarious,
Got a big heart.
bro. Okay, so here we go again. All right,
Stop it. Don't do that.
because I have opinions.
He looks normal to me though.
Yeah, this one's normal. So that's why I'm gonna let it go. But y'all know that I am not a fan of all the extras when they say that the pick is in before they actually announce the pick. Because
I think he's just gonna be the one.
come on with it. But I can't. I'm not gonna hate on the Make-A-Wish. Okay. My wish is that they would just make the pick. That's my wish. It's just me. His suit is fresh, though. I will say that.
Like a pilot.
That suit is fresh.
Y'all ever seen Jamal Charles reading that?
No.
Oh my God, bro. He was like, I gotta say this.
They took Janae Barron,
Yeah, he did.
cornerback from Texas.
Man, he did the Kansas City. He read the Kansas City Chiefs draft pick one time.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so Denver at 20 takes a corner, but not Will Johnson. They take Janae Barron from Texas. So Will Johnson is still on the board for you, little bro. Will Johnson is still on the board
But
for
the
you.
problem is the Packers are.
Hey, party.
Watch this guy.
Is huge for Janae Barron. Is he? Hey, any relation to Mark Barron? Back for Alabama back in the day. All right, so next up, as far as the consensus goes, that we think that this is where Shedeur Sanders goes at 21.
We said we got some technical difficulties. I believe stuff is freaking up.
Well, can you be a little bit more specific, Taylor?
Yeah, is it the audio? Is it the
Glitch?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us now? Is everybody good with the audio?
It's the Surface Pro.
Yep. Is everybody good with the audio? Audio doing okay?
All right, and so now we get to the Steelers at 20.
All right, so at 21.
Obviously, we have had so
Stop it. So right now, my brother is showing me a video from the draft from last year when Jamal Charles was reading the draft pick. What? I thought they announced that they took Shedeur, bro. I was like, okay, wait, okay. The pick is that the sound is better.
She didn't say the sound was the problem.
But what'd she say?
Oh, maybe I should text her back.
This guy.
Honey, it was ruined when she brought it.
Rodgers playing some role in Pittsburgh's decision as they make this pick here at 21.
That's not Sanders' house.
Jackson Dart.
What
Boy,
about
sleep.
Jackson? She said it's lagging.
Oh,
Can't do nothing about that.
yeah. There's nothing about that. That's the YouTube algorithm. Oh yeah, sorry about that. It says the feed is freezing a little bit and audio seems delayed. We sorry about that, y'all. Might just be YouTube jamming the algorithm right now. Pick is in. Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see what we got.
Telling me Shedeur is going right here.
Where's the young quarterback coming in? But I'm taking Shedeur.
What does Mel say?
I don't know what the Saints were thinking there. That's their decision.
I need a mail, man. Just hang it up.
Bro, Mel Kiper has been doing this for forever, and he always be wrong. That's the crazy part. Like you had the same job for 30 years and be wrong every time.
R.I.P. John Clay, man.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
he was.
comes Roger Goodell with the announcement.
He actually came back. I thought Fucking Pizza would have been going.
The Pittsburgh Steelers select Derek Carmen.
What?
To tackle Oregon.
Oh, all right, y'all. So at 21, the Pittsburgh Steelers did not take Shedeur Sanders. At 21, they take defensive tackle Derek Harmon from Oregon, which means that the first round dream is dead for Shedeur Sanders.
Sources lied to
Yeah, the first round dream has got to be dead for Shedeur Sanders at this point, bro. There's no way. There's no other team that needs a quarterback right now.
Hey, bro, we're not taking no Shedeur slander, bro. What's going on?
Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. They passed on him.
Wow. Oh, y'all pizza here.
Wow.
That was unexpected.
Kidding me.
That was unexpected.
Good tackle. No, that's Pittsburgh right there all day though. Yeah, they gonna pick defense.
Yeah, I definitely did not see them taking a defensive tackle. I thought for sure that at 21 draft, the first round dreams of Shedeur are done.
So who's that quarterback?
For who?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, they got Justin Fields and
No, Russell was on the fucking Giants.
They did have Rudolph.
It's not Rudolph.
Shit burning hot.
Unless they maybe think
yo, chat. If y'all can remember who Pittsburgh's quarterback is right now, Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, let us know in the chat.
what?
Either way, I'm very, very, very surprised that they did not go.
Mason Rudolph.
Oh. That's the only quarterback they got.
Skylar Thompson.
Skylar Thompson. That's it. That's all they have.
Was popping up on.
So the Steelers have no quarterbacks. So that means that the Steelers have got it. They're probably gonna. You think they come back up in the first round? Think they try to trade back in?
Second round?
Yeah.
All right, then this one. Oh, man.
Maybe jump back in the light party or something.
Who's at the bottom of the?
Because if the Giants are if he's still around for the Giants in the second round, I can see the Giants taking him in the second round.
Maybe everybody
Yeah.
knew that, right? That he wouldn't go.
Oh, the Charlie Quinn jersey is, or the Charlie Conley jersey is fresh. So you see that Mighty Ducks jersey? That was fresh.
Some hockey jerseys be hidden, bro.
Charlie Conway. My bad.
No, thank This is great.
Looking at some snap.
Huh?
You know the colors. That was an alternate.
Yeah, bro, that was an alternate. Yo. See, Cuzzo trying to get at me. Charlie Conway. All right, how's the audio doing now? Y'all, everybody, audio sound good?
I don't think the audio was the issue.
Mimi said audio going in and out.
Is it? I wonder if it's Yeah, I can see his lag a little bit.
But yeah.
It's like a lag. I don't know. I'm turning off the Wi-Fi. Let's see.
Yeah, man.
Check it out. All right, so we got LA Chargers on the board right now at 22. They got 5 minutes left. I have no idea which way the Chargers are going to go on this one. I got to be honest.
They had an interesting season last year.
They did. They did.
They
Harbaugh's
didn't do
second
bad.
year as head coach.
They run heavy, bro.
They are run heavy.
Oh my
They are run heavy. Who's their running back?
Eckler. And-
No,
not
Eckler's in
Eckler,
Washington.
Dobbins.
Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, but he's always hurt.
But it was another
Yeah, backup,
dude.
yeah.
Who was-
Omarion Hampton, I can see going here at 22. I can see Omarion Hampton going at 22 to the Chargers.
Yeah. But don't you maybe don't give Matthew Golden, Luther Burden.
Chargers already
They
don't.
lost. Oh, they got Lad McConkey.
Yeah, Lad McConkey,
Oh,
bro.
my
Lad
goodness.
McConkey fantasy team, bro. Shout out to
Pair somebody with him.
Bro, I was getting 6-7 catches every game, 150 yards every game.
All right, so I'm crazy. Fade. It's time to fade. He's like,
It's super hot. I ain't gonna lie. This shit
oh,
burning up.
I like these carrots.
Yeah, I'm taking one.
Nah.
So once again, y'all, thank you so much for joining us here. This is the Dame Missing Dollar podcast. This is my first ever live feed as far as a NFL draft goes. So if y'all are still here right now, we appreciate y'all sticking around, man. I promise the production value will get better. So right now we're at pick 22, 3 minutes and 50 some odd seconds for the Chargers. In my opinion, they got to go running back. Personally.
Who's left?
As far as running back,
Yeah, that's anywhere.
Omarion Hampton from North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they had an amazing season last couple seasons. What about? Oh, let's see. Oh, I check my bad. This is how. Oh. Who do you think Green Bay's gonna pick up?
I don't know. That's actually a good that's a good discussion, honestly. I don't know what Green Bay really needs.
Are you sold on Love?
Jordan Love?
Yeah.
I think so. I think him and the coach go well together. I think that they have a pretty good understanding.
Of course, yeah, he's a quarterback coach for sure. Yeah, he's a quarterback guy. But last year, a lot of people were starting to have some doubts on him.
Yeah, I think the injuries definitely played a factor. I think that but with the addition of the running back Josh Jacobs last year, really opened up the
my
offense.
goodness.
Josh Jacobs also, shout out to Josh Jacobs, because he ran me to the playoffs as well, boy.
What?
Josh Jacobs ran me straight to the playoffs, bro.
Man, dude was a stud, bro. Like honestly, pause. You know what I mean? You just couldn't lose.
Uh,
I mean, you put him in there. He's picking up
Bro,
like 50
Josh
yards in the
Jacobs,
first quarter.
Josh Jacobs and David Montgomery, bro, single-handedly took me to the playoffs, bro.
No, straight up, bro. Like I said, dude was picking up 50 yards in the first quarter, bro. He was just like, oh, yeah, I got this. You know what I mean? Your parlay was set.
Yeah. But one thing I didn't like about the way they used them, though, is like if they were running them in the first half, bro, they just wouldn't run them in the second half.
No, the Packers are stupid for that.
Yeah.
That was
Bro,
the
like,
Packers.
it didn't make any sense. Like if he was going off in the first half, bro, all of a sudden out of nowhere, they just wouldn't give him the ball in the second half. It just didn't make sense.
It was almost like, yeah, I don't know what the game plan was for the Packers, or they were trying to not have him get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, preserve him, but also their backups were extremely I don't know, talented. I don't even know what to say, bro. The backup stepped up big time. The both of them, not just the one. The other backup too came in, and they were 3 deep. The Packers and running backs.
Yeah, you got to have a pair and a spare.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I feel like they just want to get them guys, you know, the equal amount of time, you know, to see if they had it.
Yeah, I don't know though, bro. I think Josh Jacobs, bro. I just think they underutilized him as far as the second half in a lot of games.
No, for sure. I was 100% a person that was watching and was upset every game that they didn't let Jacobs just run the ball. You know what I mean? 2 out of 4 downs every time they should have let him run. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
No lie. Because with him, it's like
$50 million man throw that.
Yeah. No, and with him, it's a puncher's chance that he just breaks it right up the middle. You know what I'm saying? Runs right through.
Right.
At any time. Take it all the way.
Yeah, I don't think the Packers line though was consistent enough.
No, it never is. Honestly, that's like that's the Achilles for the Packers for probably like the past decade. You know what I'm saying? And the offensive line has too many different
combinations.
Yeah. There's never consistent with the same guys up front. So Packers trainers in that locker room. I don't know what y'all doing with them big guys. Like, but you need to, you know what I mean? You need to massage them straight.
Yeah, a lot of soft tissue injuries.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all them little tic-tac little injuries that they keep getting every single season. You see them big guys getting carried off the field. It was crazy.
All right, so we're at pick 22, and it looks like the Chargers are going to use every single bit of the clock, which again just leads me back to what I was saying a little bit earlier, with the fact that all these teams now, basically since 15, are using the entire clock every time for every pick now. That's just got to let me know that they do not have a lot of first round grades on a lot of these guys, because if you did, the pick would be in immediately. That just means that they're either looking for a trade partner, or they're really trying to, they're trying to deduce who's going to be the best person for them, because there's nobody really round worthy at this point. If they're taking the entire timeline.
Yeah, no, I think you hit it right on the head. I think these guys are literally trying to find. They'd rather have somebody else go. You know what I mean? They want another team to pick so they could make the decision a little easier. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody I trade up for Shador.
I think, yeah. I was just gonna say that. I think there's a lot of phone calls coming in about Shador, and people who are just not able to get the deal done. You know, I think nobody's 1,000% sold, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. I just
as they're calling up the trade for him, also at the same time, they're like, oh wait, we're not going to give all that up though. You know what I mean? We want him, we don't want him that bad.
Well, that's why I keep saying, like, I feel like if he would have just been more involved and more involved and enthusiastic about the draft process, I think a lot more teams would be enthusiastic about picking him. It just seems like he gave up a vibe that he just was not interested in the draft process. Like it felt very foregone conclusion. You know what I mean? It felt like,
no, that's
I'm
do
that. You know what I mean?
That's what you said earlier. And
it's a big job interview, bro. All of that is a job interview. Like what you do on the field, yes, but it comes to how people see you, bro. What are your interpersonal relationships like? He's not giving off leader. Nothing about what he's doing right now is giving off leader. It's not saying I'm invested in the process. It's saying, oh, wherever I go, they're going to give me my money. I'm going to get a new watch. I'm going to do all this. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's not giving. I'm a grind.
It's almost like the save face, like because he knew he probably wouldn't go first round.
I don't know that.
You know what I mean? Act like he was all hyped up, and then they'd be like,
I mean, it's possible, but my whole thing too with Shador is just I don't feel like he gives off the vibe that he's a grinder, that he's appreciative of the draft process.
So you're saying is Dad really been driving the car the whole time? He's been driving the boat, and you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Shador is just you know what I mean? He's just the face. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
100%. Like that's what I'm saying, man. They've been put in that position. You know what I mean? So I just feel like he's not appreciative of the draft process, and I feel like a lot of these teams are reciprocating that. He showed up to the combine. He didn't seem interested. He showed up to the Senior Bowl. Didn't seem interested. Like, you don't need to show up wearing all those diamonds and all that, blah, 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 to the Senior Bowl, bro. Everybody knows who you are. You're either there to work or you're not.
He
you
was
know what I mean?
definitely
Like,
always too cool.
he was not there to work
on the camera.
Yeah.
Like he was definitely very, what's the word? Like
nonchalant,
removed,
bro.
Yeah,
Nonchalant. I told you, 22 Chargers.
Back, oh man,
running back,
right.
Omarion
We should have
Hampton,
kept score
North
on how
Carolina.
many, we all got right.
I told you that was
the
that was the pick that they needed right there. That was the pick right there. Omarion Hampton. Look, you got him a bunny.
He's going to play in LA too.
Yeah,
man.
you know Omarion got him a bunny. Okay, look at that.
Listen, no, brother. Before you start spending any money, half of that check in California is gone.
Look, you see how she rubbing his back?
All that income.
See, look, hey, you see how she rubbing his back, trying to make sure that he a part of it. Yeah, hold my hand, baby.
Oh, wow, she definitely looked a little nervous.
Yo, his mama's jaw was strong as shit though. You see that?
Her
Look.
face said, "Damn, it's finally happening." He's really going to the NFL.
His mama had a square jaw, boy. You see that?
Damn, well, he's a good size running back. I mean, today's
5'11".
Yeah, almost 6 feet tall.
Yo, he did it. He did the
34 pounds. It's a big boy.
He did the Gophers in this year in the home opener.
Yeah, hey, what? That's crazy. Who ever thought North Carolina, a powerhouse football team now? Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, well, who they got now? Bill Belichick is the coach out there now at
they're
in North Carolina.
They are invested in this football team. That's crazy.
They gave that man a ton of money.
And yeah, no, you can't turn that down, honestly.
Yeah.
And then he brought his son along too, right? It was like a guaranteed job for you here.
Yeah.
Once again.
Little cokehead Belichick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. They keep him on the payroll, huh?
Yeah. Gotta pay. You can't come funny
with
like
money. Daddy ain't
gonna
be paying for your fun.
Exactly,
so we gotta get you a job. You know what I mean? Towel boy standing around. Something. You holding jerseys.
Buy your own bag, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so 23, we got Green Bay up at 23. They got 6 minutes left, but right now the pick that was just in at 22 was the Los Angeles Chargers taking running back Omarion Hampton from North Carolina.
Big boy.
He is a big boy.
That fits in perfect.
Yeah.
With their scheme, like we said before, they're run heavy offense. You know what I mean? So they're gonna get him in ball right away.
Oh, yeah,
Game one,
absolutely.
He's coming in. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Got the pack attack. Honestly, what do you see needs for the Packers at? Receiver for sure.
Okay. So my little brother's right now saying that the needs for the Packers right now is going to be wide receiver. Okay, so Renzo says that the Chargers got Najee Harris now too.
Najee Harris. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, from Pittsburgh. He didn't do much out there though. But we'll see. He could fit
always
better in
playing
that.
half. Attempts anyway. He's having to share a lot.
They got
True.
Dobbins, too.
Who?
They got Dobbins, though.
Yeah, J.K.
Yeah,
Dobbins. But he was hurt a bunch though.
For sure. Yeah, definitely, man. He's one of those guys that's annoying.
Yo, timeout, bro. Real quick, the Grizzlies are smacking the shit out of the Thunder right now. It is 65-37 with
Wow,
4.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Blew out. Okay.
That's
Go ahead, Ja.
crazy.
What y'all got? He got to be dropping big numbers.
Yeah, let's look at the line on this right now. Hold on.
It's probably Desmond Bain getting on.
No, when Bane does good, they definitely, when he drops a lot of threes, yeah, that'd be changing the pace of the game.
All right, so Ja's got 13.
Oh,
Zach Edey's got
Bang
7.
got 0.
Yo, Scottie Pippen Jr. has 21, bro. He's going nuts.
Man, the best Nepo baby in the league.
He's
Scottie
going
Pippen
nuts.
Jr. For sure.
Shea Gilgeous has 12 points. And that's about it right now for OKC.
Say what y'all want about the
65
Nepo babies and
37.
shit. Scottie Pippen Jr. He's earning his.
Yo, Scottie Pippen Jr. be hooping, bro.
Bro, be a starter on other teams next year.
Yeah.
He's definitely got earning his spot. They damn near got him starting now in the playoffs, doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh, that's a Gophers hat.
They got tired of it. They said, we got to put you in the lineup, brother. You just dropping 15 off the bench. We need you now.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I wish
got
the whack ass Bucks would do something.
Yeah, listen, man. Milwaukee Bucks, please just play KPJ. Just let him play it out. More than 15 minutes is 15 minutes is disrespectful.
It really is.
Especially when he's scoring, you know what I mean, points in bunches. Like the man's really efficient. I get the turnovers get annoying, but you get that from superstar guards or guards that, you know what I mean, want to hold the ball and score a lot. You're gonna get turnovers sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Iverson would have his turnovers sometimes. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
You get it. You get that. You know what I mean? You got to give and take. You know, take the good with the bad. Overall, what I seen KPJ come in and do at the end of the third quarter to the start of the fourth quarter for the Bucks was score 6 straight points for the team, and then he had the flagrant foul and gets taken out for the rest of the game.
Yeah. For those of you that are just popping in, we just segued real quick to some NBA playoffs talk because we still have 3 minutes left on the clock for Green Bay at the 23rd pick. So we just decided right now are at pick 23. We got 3 minutes left. That's a lot of people out there, though. So Green Bay showed up. Green Bay showed up and showed out for this draft, man. They definitely.
Oh my God! I thought that was the. Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of people, bro.
No, that is crazy.
Honestly, I'd be pissed though if I was standing out there for this long, bro. Like,
No, imagine people that are in the middle. Like,
but it
we
looks like
can't
the,
leave it. We wanted to.
yeah,
But,
it looks like the weather is nice though. At least it looks like the weather is nice. So shout out to Green Bay for hosting the draft this year. We are down. We're located in Milwaukee. We're doing this show from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So we are interested to see what the Green Bay Packers are going to do here at 23. We got 2.5 minutes. My guess is that they're using the entire clock so that they can milk the whole, hey, the draft is in Green Bay things, so that they can get as many
Lil Wayne go to now.
get as many fans. Oh my God, yeah. My brother said Lil Wayne's going to announce.
Waiting on Wayne. He was supposed to announce it. Yeah, they on his time.
Matthew Golden right here.
That'd be fire.
That'd be sick.
That's what the sources are telling you.
Dog, Golden,
Yo, your sources.
No, Golden would be right on time for sure. See, what happened in Green Bay is they had all these guys, and they're like, well, all these young guys for sure. At some point, one guy's going to take, the throne as the lead number one receiver, and nobody did. You just have a bunch of number 3 receivers.
Number 3s.
A bunch of number 3s. They do need a guy to come in like Golden and be like, I'm about to be number 1 from day one.
Yeah, but you got Christian.
No, but see, Christian keeps getting hurt, so it's like I said, like he's trying to ascend, and I guess he looks like he could be a number 1, but
Bro, Christian Watson be snatching balls, bro.
Oh, for sure. Exactly. A few games and then it's over with.
And I'm not even a Packer fan. I'm gonna put that out there, but I got love for Christian Watson, bro. Like, he goes hard.
No, definitely. Like I said, like he's gonna be the guy to step up and take the place of oh boy went to the Raiders, but
I do like your tight end for Green Bay too, though. He got me some points too this last year.
He was down the best one. Yeah, and the other one that got hurt before wait, who got hurt early in the season? That wasn't Tucker Kraft.
Who, for the Packers?
Yeah. It was somebody who was in there before him.
I don't remember.
They had 2 really good receivers. I mean, tight ends. 2 really good tight ends. Yeah, like we actually get in, I should say.
Yeah.
You think it's 50,000 people?
Pick is in at 23. Which way y'all think? All right.
Golden. You said
Matthew
Golden?
Gold prediction.
Still
Still on the board, bro. And you guys and the Green Bay needs a quarterback.
He's like, please don't pick. Yeah.
All right, so 23rd pick is in for Green Bay. We're just waiting for Roger Goodell.
I ain't gonna lie, because the wide receivers in the passing game is crazy with Detroit.
North was serious this last year, man. There was some good competition in
This is
there.
really gonna be sick.
They're not gonna let Caleb Williams get off.
No, that's one thing. Damn, no O-line, huh?
Yeah, they keep bringing it back to a girl though.
Yeah, they by the camera.
See, I show y'all what we watching on the draft, but then they go ahead and strike my channel. Once again, y'all, Davis and Dollar podcast.
We here to not
Against Pickard.
once they lose 60 seconds. Oh, Mark Murphy, that's the president.
He looked like fucking the Mad TV character.
Yeah, like the kid who got old and drunk.
Oh, is he gonna get right to it?
Me too.
He's doing the CEO thing. He about to chop it up.
Oh, that's the CEO for the Packers?
Motivation speech, yeah. President CEO.
Stop
He's
it.
like, now let me tell you, 60 years ago in Green Bay, when I was growing up,
Bro, just announce the pick. I hate the NFL draft. Bro.
that shit turned to a TED Talk.
Please just announce the pick.
All right. They made the sound. Yeah, they cued the music.
All right, nigga.
Cue the music.
Bro, oh my God, bro. NFL,
I
please.
mean, it is in Green Bay. They supposed to have
NFL, please. Please.
Bro.
Just announce the picks.
Bro, this is Green Bay's year, bro. They've been waiting 100 years for this, bro.
Did he just?
Bro, please announce the pick.
Did he just throw the Nazi salute?
Come on, man. Let's not go there, guys. Not on podcast. That's one. Episode 6. They were down the line.
That's the most controversial.
Hey, listen, I'm holding back. I've been a few times. I was about to let my. That's right, you heard him.
Man, get to the fucking part.
Oh my, please just make the pick. Okay,
Come on, bro.
I can't. Like
They
this is.
paid for this
It's
ESPN.
ridiculous,
They
bro.
paid for
It's
the airtime,
ridiculous.
bro.
Receiver,
That wide receiver locker room is about to be.
27-minute pick. That was
shit.
ridiculous.
They're like, hold on, young boy trying to come in and take this.
To walk to the stage.
He gonna bust. He's a bust.
Boy,
Bro, didn't you just say you wanted Matthew Golden to go to the Green Bay Packers?
Paisley jacket on. They both got paid.
Johnson. If we don't trade out,
Everybody rich already before.
Lower right now, bro. Like, come
man.
on,
Drafted the Green. This
my boy. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
Go ahead, brother. Yep.
He outside the stadium
That ain't it, brother. Yeah, that's true.
with like some black pants instead of fired what the hell like Richard Millie. She said, "Oh, you rich." The
Trade it,
Vikings
bro.
at 24. Pick is
He's
in.
still up there. They
Say
gotta
it
wait.
ain't
Now. They already got his name on the jersey. Damn. I
Yeah,
didn't
bro. They
see
do that. They do that every time for the first round.
for every player. They
It's
did
a
that.
patch. It's like a patch.
Okay, for sure. All right. I mean, they had to have one for every team, though. Then, right?
No, every time. That's what.
For sure.
Will Johnson or trade?
I thought it'd just be saying like the team and number one. I didn't know they were showing their actual names. That's fire.
All right, so now the Vikings are up at 24. It says that the pick is in. Thank you, Minnesota, for actually being prepared for when your draft pick comes around.
Man, I mean, shoot, Minnesota, because they were so fucking good last year, they really don't need much, really. I mean, who does Minnesota pick at this point?
Will
Don?
Johnson.
Will
I think
Johnson?
Will
Grab a
Johnson.
receiver. Let's go grab a DB.
I would take Will Johnson.
Bro, it's in Green Bay, bro. They gonna let him have all of this. It'll never probably be in Green Bay for another 80 years. Damn, that's a real live sea of people.
That is.
That's crazy.
We just need somebody to buck one off in the crowd.
It would go, bro. Just imagine.
Come on, Will.
Oh my God.
Man, that's enough of that already. Damn, that's crazy. Bro.
He look like he gonna get broke.
Come on, man. Don't do this guy like that.
Laney, Burchester.
You said Bird Justin. Golden wide receiver for.
Do that signing bonus. It's already spent before you got it.
I know he's spending that NIL money, baby.
Yeah, no, they be having bread. That money be spent up too in college. They be spending that shit.
On a plane after the draft, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
my
You already there. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the doctor for your stuff right away.
He look like the pants.
Yeah, for sure. That's what he's doing to these boys. Oh my goodness, he just left the ground like that.
Whoop.
That was overthrowing him right now.
I want the. Hey man, that shit was getting ugly.
Very crisp routes.
Yeah.
That was a nice.
Man,
Boy, yeah, holding that ball a little loose. Okay.
Talk to me.
Golden highlights right now for those that are just Weaver taking that 23 to the Green Bay Packers.
That was disrespectful. Okay, yeah. It'd be the truth though, for
He
sure.
gonna be number one next year.
Yeah, around the stadium. Yeah,
Let me Airbnb is like 8,000.
it's on Airbnb. Here we go. Number 24 pick is in.
Okay, guard. Ohio
Guard,
State.
yeah,
I'm
great.
sorry, that's
Yeah,
the
All right,
one.
so-
that's a good pick.
Minnesota Vikings at 24 take guard Donovan Jones.
Their offensive line. You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
did
that.
I love teams that do that.
Two.
That's the best thing I think you can do is just keep.
Can't really go wrong with an offensive line pick if as long as you're making. Oh, okay. So here we got another trade.
Damn.
The Houston Texans
that.
are
The Giants
trading.
are going Shador.
Okay, this
Y'all
could be
called
Shador.
that. Y'all called it for a season. Get ready.
Learn it.
Shador needs that season to get ready.
All right, so y'all, the Giants have made a trade into the first round.
Yeah,
Could this be Shador Sanders?
the excitement in the
This
over
could
there
be
looks
Shador
like they talking
Sanders
to
right
Deion
here.
and them. Yeah, they look like they're real excited.
Interesting thing that happened in the draft so far.
Wow, Shador Sanders sit down a year behind Russell Wilson. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, that could be good.
The Packers Jordan Love technique is picking up in the league.
Well, Dable's one of those people too that likes to stock quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Like
For
just
sure.
likes to have a bunch of
For
them.
sure. And they were in line because last year I think they went through 3 different quarterbacks, and like at the end of the season they ended up their third string set a record.
Yeah.
And threw for like 500 passing.
No highlights from my drive.
That was crazy. He messed up everybody
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like,
Yeah, they did
everybody-
really prop up, boy.
Listen, Donovan Jackson,
Who was
Is that Jackson Dart?
history? Dude, if they pick him over Shador,
Yo,
wow.
this would be crazy.
Wow.
Yo, I'm so interested to see.
No,
Are those hearts?
He's swaggy. Yeah.
Is he getting picked? I think he's getting
Yeah, bro. Up there and getting, enjoying the 15 minutes.
Matthew Real. I'm not mad at it. Like, oh, the pick is in, and then on with it.
The anticipation's already there.
All right, so the pick is gonna go at 25.
back in, it kind of makes me think it's for Shador, but no.
And
It's the
Jameis
Giants, though. It's
Winston.
the Giants, though.
And
They
Jameis
never do
Winston.
it. It's gonna be a train wreck, whatever they do.
Set itself on for the Giants to go with Jackson.
His son to go play in New York.
I don't really.
Back at Eli Manning. It definitely matters what dad and the family. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That
Yeah.
matters. That started happening. When I seen that was the first my introduction. Right. Like I said, I think bro is a kid, like you said. He's really not phased by. I
You
think
know what
he
I'm
is too
saying?
cool. Bro is a kid. He's primetime son. You know what I'm saying? And he's not even just his only son. He's one of like 3 sons.
You don't never hear nothing about that
He's the
man.
camera guy.
Is he?
He does all their that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, man, we don't, but he's the one keeping us up with everybody else. He's the one who does
Look
all
at
the
that.
social media.
We right back to thought ass Kelly Stafford's commercial with Matthew and Kelly Stafford. It sickens me to my stomach, bro, because this woman went online, okay, and told the whole world about how she was smashing Matt Stafford's backup quarterback at Georgia, bro, to get back at this man. They lived in the same,
Women wouldn't do that.
and now y'all married,
A woman wouldn't do that.
bro.
Man.
She put it on, bro. She went on all the blogs talking about, yeah, so that's wild.
He did something worse.
That's wild. Oh no, blog. You don't see him on,
Hey, this is.
for me anyway. That's just me.
Oh, for sure.
I watch all these commercials
Yeah,
because
they're advertising, so they got to get everything off of that. Everybody got to get their shit off.
this nigga standing.
He cares now. He didn't care before. He likes to eat right up. He's like, what?
Minute
Yeah,
now.
you said I was. But you said I
Dude
was.
looks like a serial killer. Okay.
Bro, said I was not even okay.
There's people like it might. I don't know about you, Henry. They said, would I amuse you like I'm a clown?
I fucking amuse you. That's what I'm.
25. It says the pick is in. Here comes Roger Goodell up to
The
the.
hardest fans to impress when it comes to the NFL draft.
All right, here we go.
Let's see.
In the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Jackson Dart.
Oh!
The man got-
No, at 25, the New York Giants moved back
He
up
can't
into the
even-
surprisingly, and they take quarterback Jackson Dart from Mississippi State,
Don't you-
or I'm sorry, from Ole Miss rather.
Okay, but didn't the Giants have a high second round pick?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Straight
I don't
up.
think he would have been drafted.
knocked on this one.
Bro, he's even shocked. He didn't even expect this. He's like, wait, what? Me?
No, that looks like that's theirs, bro. They look like they got that money. They got some money.
Yeah.
To who? Atlanta?
Uh-oh.
Shador? Bro, y'all just drafted Penix. Like, I'm fine with that.
We're paying him a stupid.
Bro.
Will Johnson? You got AJ Terrell.
Y'all, I'm still tripping.
Yeah,
Okay, but it was Jackson. So, bro.
Yeah. No, this. Hey, I know.
I'm telling you, bro. It
You
comes
said-
down to the fact.
Maybe
Throw well.
they're-
He didn't throw well at the pro day.
Are you gonna take you at this pick? He's like,
No,
all right.
bro. I'm telling you, it
So you think he thinks he's too good?
I think that he, and this kid threw at everything, bro. He threw it. He threw at the threw at his pro day. You want to see how you spin the ball, bro. How do you like? We didn't get to see Shador.
His favorite
We
weapon
didn't
all
get to
time,
see.
yeah.
We didn't get to see how he adjusts. We
Right.
didn't get to see how it is when he's got 15 other people. He didn't do none of that, bro.
He got
He was
three-
just like,
he got
oh,
three
I'm just good enough. No, bro. You got to do these things. You have to at least show that
Let's see
Jackson
who's
Dart.
left in the first round.
Jackson Dart at least showed that he was interested in the process, bro. He participated in the things that he needed to
Did the
participate.
Lions pick up Shador?
That'd be interesting.
Why not, right? Because Dolph is he's getting old now. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. For anybody left in the first round, I should say, it makes sense.
Bro, I just wanted to let y'all know that just means Brian Daboll is racist. That's all that is.
I mean, shit, they like them Ole Miss quarterbacks.
You know what I'm saying?
Shador seemed like he would have been a much better fit. You know what I'm saying? And also, I feel like he's not going to play for year one. That's all I'm saying.
Not anymore.
No, first round. They love him. But yeah,
Did they Photoshop that?
no,
His
definitely.
If they finger.
Yeah, and then oh yeah.
There's got to be a team that already has a quarterback ready. And he's season or it's next year. I don't see him.
Still to jump back in the first round for it.
Okay, so the Falcons pick is in.
Will.
The Atlanta Falcons.
Huh?
Falcons going all defense. Like I said, the offense put up some of the most offensive yards. Still putting up some of the most yards in the NFL for offense.
Okay, so 26 pick, and that is going to be Edge James Pierce.
He was stoked. He thought he was going somewhere else or something. He didn't even stand up.
The 2025 26 pick and the 2025 third round pick. The Rams got a 25 second round, 25.
They gave a lot. They invested in, but you know what? They have to invest to win now. No,
They got a lot.
Coach. We still got the same coach.
That's a lot of picks.
45.
No, that was time.
He might-
He do look small, bro. But
But I don't know, bro. He might get a lot of
Got that timing down. He's reading that shit.
yeah, hit his ass with a hard count. Guess
Right.
what? Ooh, okay, that was nice for how he just looped around on that blitz right there. That was nice. Nice little twist stunt. Yep.
Hey man, listen, Atlanta. Honestly, that's all they need.
All right, we got Baltimore at the next pick at 27. They got 4
let's
minutes
see.
left. So go ahead. How you feel about the?
Anything we can do to pad up the defense, you know what I'm saying? Add some depth to the defense. I'm with it. That's the only thing we lacked at last year. If it wasn't, I mean, quarterback. Obviously, Kirk Cousins threw a ton of interceptions and he turned the ball over a lot. But we already fixed that with Phoenix. Defense for Atlanta in this draft, and I'm happy. I mean, I don't think we need anything on offense. I mean, offensive line, I'm never mad. Offensive, like dynamic guys, edge rushers and a linebacker. Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go, guys.
bad for Shador, bro.
Yeah, bro. Shador out there, sad boy. They did that. So we got Baltimore on the clock at 27. Oh, quick NBA update. Quick NBA. We're up 54-40 right now in the second quarter. Look, we got a lot of. Yeah, the Knicks are gonna be good.
They got it. They got Abe Cunningham. That big contract is definitely well.
Okay, about movie.
Just probably a commercial.
Only been 2 wide receivers in, but they're gonna make us wait 7. It's been yeah. They had a wide receiver.
Football,
True.
Yep.
Physically,
2 tight ends in the crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
To believe in those guys.
now that was alone the top 50.
Kyle Pitts had to be the last.
Kyle Pitts,
to
go
go five.
Two, it's crazy. Two.
They're at pick 27 right now. The Ravens have the. I'm interested to see which way the Ravens are as far as this draft goes. Do y'all got some water? Now, bro, that's it.
What did it do? History.
Who?
Maybe keep up at this pace. He's already over $10 million net worth. Well, he's young.
Sound like a young me, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting to touch a milli. And the only tap in for you, boy. $1 pie reaction. I am your host. All right, so we are back to the draft now. We are looking at the 27th pick. We are holding my stance that I am sick of the NFL draft and the way that they make. If the pick was within 5 minutes ago, we should have heard it 5 minutes ago.
I could love him.
We like I know my brother was saying earlier that he was surprised that there weren't a lot of 2 back-to-back now. And one of which I was very, very shocked at the pick that they went with Dart. I did not have that on my bingo card, boy. Let me tell you on that one for sure. All right, here we go.
In the 2025 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Malachi Starks.
Okay, I like this pick right here for the Ravens. Now, the Ravens at 28 take safety Malachi Starks from Georgia. I think that is an extremely good pick for them because the AFC North is a very pass-laden league. Is a beautiful thing. Malachi Starks, in my opinion, was the best safety in this draft. You know what I mean? We on Bunny Watch here at the NFL Draft, y'all.
Take a shot every time David mentions
Nobody gonna make it.
I'm just saying, boy. Shout out to Malachi Starks. You know what I mean?
There you go. He's a big fan.
So at 27, 97, in my opinion, the best safety. He can play outside. He can play deep. Showing him a lot in the slot corner if needed be for the Ravens. Turns his hips. Oh, wow. Snag is in. at 28. Not going to see the pick for at least another good. Bro, why they got to make that stage? Draft days. Yeah, everything. Yeah.
My bullshit.
Like, dude, that watches.
Good deal.
Bro, this is a long right. Right, or I'm sorry, 27th pick from Georgia. Don't know how quick we're gonna get it. It's probably gonna be an in at 28. It'll be interesting because which way they go.
Detroit draft so good, bro.
Detroit in their favor, that's for sure.
You know Will Johnson. I don't know if they ever shut down.
We'll go with quarterback Will Johnson in there. Because good dad and shit. Look at this guy trying to be an involved parent.
College football. And just to, add some feedback from the other guy.
Yeah.
Koshowski. She's definitely colorful as well.
Yeah.
God love dedication.
Facts.
The Lions got something to be happy about nowadays.
Mile right around the corner, guys.
Led the NFL. They were excited to watch all year.
Yeah, okay.
No lie. Jared
I got a
Goff,
pusher in that bag.
man, it was getting annoying, low key. I was so happy the game he had 5 interceptions. I'm like, oh
The
my
best,
goodness,
what is it? The best
I know.
completion percentage in the whole NFL, bro. Like
getting annoying. I
he
was like,
couldn't miss.
damn, bro. Finally, the Texans came in and made him throw interception 5 times, and they still lost. I was like, geez Louise. The Lions, man, yeah.
They're gonna take the Michigan kid right here. For sure.
Think so? Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Who that? That ain't Barry Sanders.
They ain't Barry.
Barry don't want nothing to do with the
That's Larry
Lions, bro.
Sanders. That's duty time.
Lions.
Especially if you see the way Philly been like.
Yeah, Roger. Hurry, Roger, like tired. Hurry up, man.
Coke wearing off.
Okay, so at Ohio State.
Offensive line, defensive line.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
This
geez.
squad was.
Browns,
I-
6'5", 3. What was it? 6'2"? He's-
yeah.
He gonna move some front. Ooh, I thought he was about to blow him up.
That receiver who went with
That, oh,
He's huge.
that man knows so much.
That's a lot. Yeah. There's at 29. They got FC championship.
Receiver
Yeah. Scary Terry
in
McLaurin.
playoffs. He was getting off every week.
He-
Every
yeah.
second week. And finally,
Bro, he
Yeah.
did me in the last
Yeah.
2 weeks. I had they all let me or no, they solidified their spot in the playoffs.
blowout. When you got partners, you know what I mean?
That destroyed my whole life.
Yeah, you're invested.
Yo, Mike. When his
Man, yeah,
Bears had number
no. A
one
big
last year,
disappointment last year
I
was
said
a
I
couple
know
guys
you're not
like
gonna do
Marvin
it.
Harrison Jr.
Jaden McDaniels
Who I was just
is
upset
better
that like
than Caleb
I even
Williams.
invested a lot into him because I already knew like once guys figure him out, you know
And I
what I
was
mean?
like,
They're gonna know how to
I
lock
think
him
you
down.
guys
But
are so
Yeah, for
weak
sure.
to hype.
at least for a little while it lasted. You know what I mean? It was
Because
good.
Caleb
Back
was
to
like the
Washington, I
star,
think
he
they
was
definitely
out
go for a
Cali.
receiver and him number 2
I said
receiver.
with Jay,
Other than that,
prove how great he was at a small
they didn't do
school,
bad last year.
transferred
They
to
only
a
lost
large
their game to what the Eagles by a little bit. In the
Yeah,
playoffs.
no, that's
They
what I'm
lost
saying. Yeah,
it,
Washington was dangerous.
Yeah, no, they were that team. So yeah,
It's always
go
the biggest
receiver.
problem with-
Yeah, Washington was really good.
Give Jaden
A
McDaniels
lot
some
of them
help.
college
That
quarterbacks
sounds
is
about
like,
right.
yeah, that was great. You're good in this system, but can you
I agree.
do this in a new system?
Also, like Caleb Williams, his last year wasn't even his best year of college.
Jump in here real quick,
No, it
bro.
really wasn't.
Oh, listen, man, Caleb Williams, man, I can't wait to see what he can do when he actually has some time. Back there.
He ain't about to have no time.
Yeah, no, they still haven't picked the offensive line. The Bears, they went tight end. I mean,
And he going against one of the best conferences in the NFL.
yeah, no, for sure, exactly.
It's gonna be a nightmare.
Man,
Bro,
I know he's
All
tired.
three
I know
teams
he's
got
tired
great
of getting
defenses.
chased back there. You know what I'm saying? This man is always facing the other way running.
We get that rocket pack.
Man, no, yeah. Wait, did I say Cooper Kupp went to the Seahawks?
Yeah.
What? Wow, they are loaded now.
I don't know. Cooper,
They are loaded,
Cooper
but they
kinda
lost
fell
their
off.
they lost their quarterback though.
But
the
Cooper
quarterback
fell
went
off
to the
last
Raiders.
year.
But then they
They picked up what's his face, but I don't.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
I was just gonna
Darnold.
say, you know who
He's
they
not
beat.
better than Geno. Not better than Geno to me.
No.
Well, last year you
Only
might
for that one
argue.
season for sure. For
Maybe
that one,
until
he
it
did.
matters.
But it was like, yeah, exactly.
Well, when it came to that, neither of them showed up for
I
that.
feel like Geno did a lot with
Because
not
Geno lost
a
the
lot.
game they needed to win to get to
For
the
sure.
playoffs.
Against Sam Darnold.
Exactly.
But Geno's team last
So-
year just couldn't get chemistry because everybody kept getting hurt, coming back. This guy, the running back, Kenneth Walker III, getting hurt, come back. Then the starting receiver getting hurt. Then within the second receiver, number 2 option stepped up.
Smith and Jigba.
Smith, yes,
he
man.
he did more than step up.
Bro was
He just
man,
became-
was
he
going
became- he
crazy.
made
That's
name.
why they was alright with losing DK and Tyler Lockett.
Exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, because them dudes was inconsistent last year.
Well,
anyway,
Lockett
you know what I
getting
mean?
old.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, agent and DK just like It's like I don't know. Maybe just because they're double teaming him sometimes, or they put the best. Cornerback on him.
Oh, they got Debo. I forgot.
Oh, Washington's already got Debo,
And they got Laramie.
Oh yeah.
Wait, they got Debo?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't know that they got.
That's nasty.
Remember, Tunsil had the gas mask video that came out when he
was blowing it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right.
Who did
They
that?
not tripping on that
Laramie
stuff too much no more in the NFL, right? I mean,
Back then, that shit dropped.
Yeah,
him
for
like
I'll tell you
sure.
this, I like that guy more now.
Right.
They showed the video, right?
He's
Who's that right there? Mike Green.
Mike who?
Do the Commanders go defense?
It's Airbnb.
Maybe.
You never know. They make it.
Yeah, you know. Honestly, like I said, they got Debo already a receiver,
I
so it's
was
like
thinking
we
they
got
could've
1
went-
and 2 receiver now.
I was thinking they could have went
But Debo's
wide receiver, but then I forgot they had Debo.
for sure. But
Although that's like a running back kind of.
for sure, he's that slot utility guy. Is like you could probably have a real, still could get a real receiver, the deep ball guy. Oh, offensive line, hey, like we said, never wrong with the offensive line. Not bad.
I think this has been the best year for offensive line.
Bro, it's been nothing but
ever.
offensive
in the
defensive
first,
line.
in the
Yeah.
first. We're sticking. in the
Teams
first
got
round.
smart finally. Like, you know what I mean? Let's just because guess what? If everybody does that, then all those other guys are still available in the second round, third round anyway. So
Not like that. You get a lineman, you gonna have him for 6 to 10 years if he's good.
yes, exactly.
If he's good.
Yeah.
And it just changes, you know what I'm saying? The whole team. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, if we can at least get started right here where it starts at, and we can get a good push, you know what I'm saying? We can do anything.
The whole team better.
Exactly. Yeah. If we give our quarterback time, we give our running back time, you know what I mean? Give guys actually time to run the routes and shit.
Everyone did it but the Bears.
That's
huh?
a big boy, yeah, almost 6'5". Yeah. Yeah, everybody with the Bears, bro. I was so surprised Bears didn't go offensive
and they
line.
probably needed it the most.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
I was like, oh, I'll take a tight end.
Well,
I for sure.
I got the tight end pick.
No, but did you see the tight end that went after him?
Yeah, for Penn State. They should have got the guy from
Those,
Penn State.
there's the
They
one.
picked the wrong pick. I was like, wait.
Right, right. Oh, that's not the right
Well,
white
well-
tight end? What the fuck?
It might be the right pick for their team because their tight end is a 3-level tight end.
Okay.
What did Mark say? What did he see?
He liked it too because I mean he's a tight end that can run short, intermediate, and long routes. Not a lot of tight ends can go long routes, but Caleb likes to go deep. What are you doing, Valencia? You're gonna be in your bed if you're not upstairs in the bed. You already know better.
Low-key would probably be the funniest person on camera, though. No lie. She would hold it down. I know she ain't scared of the camera at all.
I like how he introduced it. Like, so he goes, "Hey,
Like,
I know.
somebody's here, like somebody who's never been here before.
Who went 29?
Yeah, somebody.
This big motherfucker right here.
They offensive line.
Right here. Josh Connerly Jr.
Bro, mugging the camera for real.
Hey,
right?
God.
He's a
it's real funny that he
Low
looks
key.
so angry, but he
chicken.
Right.
Newton off Boondocks.
Yeah.
No
I
law.
like do hood rat stuff with my friends. It's fun to do bad things.
Little Terrio looking at.
It's a ooh, get him, ooh, get him.
That's a mean drive. Yeah, so Shador not getting drafted.
No, yeah, he's not going first round.
Wow. Okay, let's see.
Unless-
Buffalo, Kansas City.
I thought the
Philly.
only team that was maybe would have taken him would have been
No.
Pittsburgh. Honestly.
That's
What the
yeah,
thing is,
21.
bro?
Yeah,
I really
The
thought.
thing is, bro, with quarterbacks, like, if you do like them, you get in the first round and draft them. Then you get the 5th year option.
yeah, for the 5th year. Yeah,
for sure.
So,
Damn, bro. Yeah,
bro,
no.
everybody's leaving,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that it cleared out.
on what?
bro, because they take too long, bro. Everything in between this draft takes too long, bro. We started at pick 8. It's been 2 hours and 17 minutes, bro.
No,
For
that's
one
crazy.
We're at
round.
pick 30.
No lie.
We're at pick 30.
When we get to round 4, it's gonna take barely any time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. We're at pick literally 30.
Yeah, they do all those
and it's
rounds
been
in
2
the same
hours
day.
and 18 minutes.
They definitely force it on the first round going to.
I see now when the people be on ESPN and whatnot, like if they be having to do the draft show all day long, you know, they bring it
Oh, my
razzle,
goodness,
bro.
They on 7 cups of coffee, 2 cups of vodka.
Yeah, right?
They
Except-
take it. Right.
Cigarettes, weed,
Nah,
pills.
No lie.
He like, I don't even know this dude with his arm around me right now. Look, she look
bullshit.
mad
She
uncomfortable.
definitely is. Like, what the fuck? I thought this was my camera time, but here you go.
I'll pay for these tickets.
No bullshit. He like, fuck
You don't get close to me.
I thought it was barbecue shit.
yeah, no bullshit. Man, come on, man. I'm so sick of that guy right there, Josh Allen. I was cool. I liked the Josh Allen until
He didn't
they
deserve it.
snubbed Lamar Jackson on the MVP. Then I was like, yeah, nah, I'm anti.
I like the fact that Josh Allen was clapping them Haley Steinfeld cheeks.
Oh, yeah.
Sinners.
I mean,
For now.
man, he's the MVP.
He said for now.
My boy
Michael B.
My boy Michael.
Come on,
Michael B.
Don't talk about Haley in that way. She was on Sesame Street, all right?
Hey, she could be on the street.
No, she just did like a one episode thing, yeah, on Sesame Street for sure.
Haley Steinfeld can get it face to face with the lights on, boy.
Oh my goodness. Is this even about football anymore?
Is it?
Was it ever about football?
Is it?
Is it?
All right, pick 30, Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Too much dead air here, boys.
Let's see.
Pick 30, Buffalo
Honestly,
Bills.
I think they
Shock
could.
everyone and grab Shador.
They can,
Oh my God, that would be crazy.
Listen,
That would
Play
be
running back
crazy.
for us.
as we keep saying the same thing, receiver, but it ends up not being a receiver. They could use a
Yeah,
receiver.
Luther, yeah, I can see Luther Burton going here.
They definitely use a receiver, but they'll probably.
They haven't even shown him on camera. Like he.
Messing around.
Okay, well.
It'll be another offensive tackle from a Big
I
Ten
got
team.
a wheelchair coming out.
It's all
I
right.
was gonna say, did they have to get a running back too?
Not even a wheelchair.
That shit cold. That was like a
I don't know if
transformer.
They have Cook under contract still or not.
Damn, you might be right.
They just took a wide receiver last year though. They what was
Something
homeboy's
running
name?
back.
Oh,
My running back. Then
You know, Cook is
Yeah, he's still there.
yeah, he's still there. Yeah, he killed me in the playoff. He killed me in the fantasy playoffs.
I ain't gonna lie though,
James
Buddy in the he kind of swaggy. He killed it. You know what I mean? The dunks with the suit was
Yep.
the best look. With the turtleneck, yeah. I
And
ain't
he's still
gonna
moving
lie,
them feet.
he's not.
Why this nigga in the wheelchair?
And he
He's
got
just trying to
double
show off
tennis
them
chained
kicks.
up. All right, hold on. Buddy down, but he vibes is up. Yeah. Yo. I ain't gonna lie. You just told me to get up. He said, get up. No, you get up.
I need to clip that.
Hold on.
I definitely got to
he
clip
said
that.
buddy down, but his vibes up.
God. Look, and the matching bracelet, he going hard. No bullshit. No funny shit. And you tell motherfuckers to stand up. Hey, you stand up. I'm just playing. No bullshit.
He's
Hey,
not.
Look
How
at the Lord.
about a standing ovation?
Standing ovation, hey, no, but he's definitely swaggy. Oh, no, he good. He just decided we didn't turn that on. Cornerback, okay. Number 30 pick, Buffalo, goes to cornerback out of Kentucky, Maxwell Hairston. I know absolutely nothing about this guy, as well as the past 10 or 15 picks. We gonna wing it. Not your college football expert, I'll tell you that. But I will say, my expertise does lie a little bit in the fashion industry. I'm not feeling the double hairstyle, the dreads off of the low fade. I don't know.
You got a little fro up front.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta
He looked
temper
like he
that
thought
down
he
a
was
little
getting
bit,
drafted
brother.
by
That's
Detroit.
no bullshit.
He said Detroit said they was taking me.
I got the Buffalo colors, kind of. You got the
Buffalo
Buffalo
sticks.
blue. Yeah, you got the Buffalo. Oh, you got the Buffs on. Oh, yeah, he snapped with that.
White sticks.
You ain't lying. That's a double entendre. That's a bar. The Buffy's on going to Buffalo.
He said I'm clipping
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, hey, bro, feeling good. He going to a winning team.
I-
Hey,
I-
you notice
I
all the
really
guys
love
going to the
that
winning
much
team. They
that
got a
part.
different pep in their step when they walk up to that podium.
But his vibes up.
Maxwell, like, yeah,
Them hats cold.
yeah, no, for sure.
Hey,
Yeah, hey, he did the blade dance. He did the blade dance. Maybe he's from Detroit.
yeah.
Down your face in this shit, bro.
You know
It's
what?
hilarious.
He might be from Detroit. You said that. I just said he got the Buffy's on. He just did the blade
Look at
dance.
the watch.
Yeah, he dressed like Detroit colors. Yeah, he probably is from Detroit.
That be dancing.
He said, "Yeah, I see you. I see you. And you got 2 chains on.
He
Go
said,
get up."
yeah.
Oh, no, I mean, you go ahead.
Rise,
You
you
go ahead,
sir.
brother.
Get your roll on.
Slide on. He like, let me park his motherfucker.
He said,
right
step, side to side, turn around,
Hey.
dip it down.
All jokes aside, that turtleneck is killing every one of these ugly ass Paisley holographic
Let me
suits
see
they got
you
on.
do.
The Versace.
Yeah, no, these holographic Versace suits is not it. No bullshit. Them aluminum foil ass jackets.
That's a
Yeah,
bad
aluminum
trend.
foil. Ooh.
No, these joints is not right. No bullshit.
He has some.
Something is not right about that material.
It's hella silky.
That shit is crunchy. It's supposed to be silky. That's a crunchy ass suit.
Hey, he look like you raw though. You got some.
Okay, yeah, all right. When you listen, when the cornerbacks come in, that shit cold. I ain't gonna lie. From all the way back there.
You can break on that much. Watch you break on that quick.
Oh my goodness.
You gonna make that up? It's a bad thing.
Oh. Yeah, definitely was. He was late as hell on that throw. Hey, another team, bro, that, man, what the fuck, Kentucky as well. Turning into a football school again. What the hell?
Uh-huh. Yeah, they had a good record last year.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Everybody gets something once in a while.
But look at North Carolina, Kentucky.
No, they got a better coach.
They trying to turn these basketball organizations, you know what I mean? They trying to balance that shit out. Extremely lopsided. I can't imagine what the games look like, the turnout is with the crowd.
Eagles pick is in at 31.
Eagles 31. They made that pick pretty quick. But he just walked away from the podium. All right, let's go. Oh, a trade. Trade alert. The Eagles have traded.
No, I don't see no trade.
It said trade alert. Just flashed on the screen.
Somebody coming to get your door.
Maybe it's for another
For
pick.
who, though?
Oh, the Browns are at 33. Maybe they picked Shador. That's the first pick of the second round.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I guess we have to wait till tomorrow to find out, though.
Now, that would be smart. I wouldn't mind seeing them take Shador at 33.
I don't think he wants to go there.
It's not about want, my boy.
It is, though.
I mean, a little bit when I hit just for his son, but that might be doing it
He
in right
ain't
now.
Eli Manning.
That might be the problem.
Yeah,
Don't they do the second round today too?
No, just
the first round.
Just first?
They changed to only first round on one.
Yeah, just first round on day one.
Yeah, he's from Detroit for sure. He got the Detroit swag.
Yeah, you got the white
the
sticks,
white fluffies in, yeah.
the white buffs.
White buff.
Yeah, bro, look at that. The draft is completely cleared out, bro. Look at all those people are gone now.
Green Bay don't give a fuck about nothing. They got
It's time to go to the bars, baby.
Golden. They like, yo, we just caught.
Bro, I can only imagine what
Hey,
the
who's Green Bay,
bartenders
man?
are
Golden,
making in Green Bay right now this weekend, bro.
What position?
Matthew Golden.
Yeah. I would love to be a bartender at a dive bar in Green Bay right now, bro. Like, you know, you're making money hand over fist all
Oh my
weekend, bro.
goodness.
All weekend.
Oh my goodness. Stupid rich.
Especially with all those company cars and whatnot out there, bro. People on vacation, like, just going nuts, bro. Yes.
Yeah, no. All those their cities.
That
not
would be the
big.
time.
That's plenty of people from out of here all the time.
So we got 2 picks left in the first round, guys. Thank you so much if you have been here the whole time. We have 2 picks left in the first round. We are at pick 31 right now. We have the Eagles. The pick is in, but of course we got to wait for the commercial break. Interested to see where the Eagles go on this one. Obviously, the Eagles came up short in the Super Bowl versus Kansas City. So we'll be interested to see which way they go.
They beat them.
This is why I want
Beat
to
the brakes off them.
And why are they picking 31?
Hey,
No.
on what? Did you?
31.
It's probably off a regular season record.
No, it's got to be. It's usually off of who wins the Super Bowl. If you win the Super Bowl, you pick last.
Yes, the Lions, Philadelphia.
Oh, they're good, bro. Somebody supposed to come get me off the mic.
Yeah, somebody explain that to me. Did Philly trade?
Wow.
Did Philly trade to 31?
No, I saw it.
They wouldn't have traded with KC.
Why?
Why would they
Why
trade one?
would KC?
Why would they just swap the last 2 picks?
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro. That's your Bible, bro.
I don't know, but that doesn't make sense that the Eagles are at 31 though.
So the only thing I can think of is both of them were in the Super Bowl, but they went off with a better record.
No, it never goes like that. It always goes off of who wins.
Rangers, bro.
Who wins the Super Bowl?
Never.
You know they always change this shit up,
Nah,
now.
come off the
Shit.
Bible.
Oh,
They already, bro.
man, fuck King James. That's all I gotta say.
Bro.
Listen, the views and opinions
Yeah,
of Justin
of
Ricciolo
others
do
do not reflect
do
me.
not reflect the Davidson Dollar podcast.
Man.
You're not talking about LeBron, y'all. We good.
Yo, can we talk about the fact that Kevin Gates pressed the fuck out of LeBron, bro, by courtside with his shirt wide open, and Brian didn't come over here him like he came at Stephen A.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Where was that?
Because that nigga wanted a viral moment, and we ain't gonna get that.
Oh, but he was gonna give it to Stephen A.
Stephen A. is on TV.
He was gonna give it
every
to
day
60.
talking
He was gonna
about
give
it.
it to 60-year-old Stephen A. but
Stephen
he
A.
ain't
is
gonna-
on
yeah.
TV every
He
day
said
talking
Brian-
about
Oh,
it.
Brian on that
Stephen A.
bitch shit. I'm saying
Kevin Gates kind of big.
Brown on that bitch
He
shit.
ain't a little ass.
This nigga Kevin Gates came and sat courtside, bro, after Brown
Be
tried.
careful, cuz you know I'm a clutch, bro.
Nigga, shut up.
I'm gonna have that.
Clutch
van
these
come.
nuts.
Nigga,
Talking about-
I'm weird. talking about the king like that. What's wrong with you? We can do an MJ versus LeBron debate on the.
Bro, there is no debate
There's
because
no
there's
debate
only one
there.
GOAT,
Why?
and it's Michael motherfucking Jeffrey Jordan, bro.
Let me
There is
find
no
out.
debate.
Let me find out you got them songs in your phone.
What's
Them-
up?
them Brown songs.
Uh,
They making songs for him.
hey,
That
them
shit is crazy.
Yo, y'all gotta forgive my little brother, bro. He knows not what he do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to say that Brown is better
Let
than
him
the
know
GOAT,
he's 2000. baby.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Yeah, you had to be there.
It's
Just
something
had to
else.
be there.
6 for 6, my boy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
6 for 6
Yeah.
in two with nigga. What?
Did he play
Nigga
6
win
years?
3. Nigga win 3.
He
Take a
played-
year off. Come back and win another
He
3.
played- He played 6 years. That's it. I
Hey,
didn't know that.
No, but
He would have had 7 straight if it wasn't for gambling and him
The
taking
nigga
a
came
year off.
back against the Magic. And got
They would have
beat
had.
out. What
They
are you
would have had
talking
8
about?
if Jerry Krause hadn't blown the team up, bro.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
right,
Y'all know he
right.
didn't win a playoff series his first 3 times he went to the playoffs.
So
Yeah,
he was playing the Pistons,
So,
my boy.
he is
He was
so-
playing the
No,
bad
no,
boy
No,
Pistons.
check it out though, but he never went to the finals. Then when he
But
finally
he
went to the
didn't
finals,
scare off
he
and
won.
go to a
every
super
time.
team.
I told you. Look, they traded.
The
The Eagles and the Chiefs traded 1 pick, bro. The
That's
Eagles went up to
retarded.
31.
I mean, that's stupid.
And then the Chiefs went down to 32, and they got a second rounder out of it. So to move up 1 spot, they gave up a second round pick, which
Who
is
it that you
wild.
need to move
I have
up
no idea. I'm
one
so excited
spot?
to see what this pick is going to be now for the Eagles.
I don't
because-
know.
They do got Gilly and Wallow there. Maybe Shador is going to Philly. Shador.
Not Shador.
It's Shador.
The Philadelphia Eagles select
Shador.
Jihad.
Ah.
Oh,
Hey,
God
linebacker.
damn it. I hate
That's-
the Eagles, bro.
Bro,
I hate the Eagles.
That's
They
what
draft
Atlanta
so
was supposed
well.
to get, bro.
Bro, they draft so
Fuck.
well. I hate the
Fuck.
Eagles, bro.
Fuck,
Like,
fuck,
oh
fuck.
my God.
Yeah, they're never doing nothing stupid.
Bro, they about to be knee deep in the Cowboys' ass for like the next 10 to 12 years, bro. No Diddy, bro. Like, for real. It's so bad.
Yeah, they will never
It's
not
so
pick the
bad.
smart pick. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're picking all.
Y'all who probably should have been drafting Shador.
That's what I said.
He ain't trying to hear that. He
He said,
already.
I mean, but it's true.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott has
So at
not
31,
been a
the Philadelphia
booty
Eagles draft well yet again. They take Jihad Campbell, linebacker from Alabama, which means that they must have had an inkling that Kansas City was going to take Jihad
Yeah.
Campbell
Well, then why would
because
trade
they
him,
ended
bro?
up moving back. They ended up moving up 1 spot, but gave up a second round pick for it. So that means that Kansas City obviously had their because Kansas City already knew who they were going to take.
Yeah.
So Kansas City pick is already in. Jihad Campbell is the pick at 31 for the Eagles, which means the rich just keep getting fucking richer, which is
Yeah.
awesome. Not for me,
He was
But,
supposed to- he was supposed to be a top 15 pick, bro. The fact that he
bro. This is
fell-
some bullshit, man. I hate, man. Ugh. Fucking Eagles, bro. Every single year. Where do y'all get this, bro? Can I? You know what,
bro? Y'all gonna be 3rd or 4th in
What Dallas pick?
bro? The Lurie family, bro, is just like, can we have the Luries instead of the Joneses, bro? Because
No.
these motherfuckers done been to all kind of NFC championships. They done been to Super Bowls,
Rebuild
all that.
teams and shit.
Jerry's old vampire Voldemort looking ass is still got us. Still got man. Oh my God, bro. Okay, so the Chiefs at 31 take Jihad Campbell, linebacker from Alabama.
Eagles got
I'm
third.
sorry,
Eagles.
Philly. My brain's just combobulated right now.
You don't
This,
even
He
believe
don't
it.
want to take it in. It's
Oh,
hard.
my
He-
God,
and
bro.
He geeked up too. He want to it. Look.
Oh, my God. At
That's
least-
why he gonna be looking on his way to Dak. No bullshit.
Who doesn't want to go to a winning team? He's like, yes.
bro, this is so
Culture.
terrible. I just want everyone to know that
Unless
I'm
it's the last championship.
not very happy about this.
Even that win a championship, they're still a winning team. They got a winning team.
Yeah, they're
They
definitely
got a
going to the
winning
playoffs again. That's for
organization,
sure.
They got a winning
They
team.
do, but you know how championship teams go. Either they kind of stay together or they slowly fall.
Who gonna beat the
apart for
Eagles?
money.
Bro, nobody.
Their
Nobody, bro.
defense
Like the Eagles, bro. This is sad, bro. Okay, so at 31, Jihad Campbell
It is.
to the Philadelphia Eagles. As a Dallas Cowboys fan, I am literally sick to my stomach, bro. So not only has the New York Giants take Abdul Carter at number 3. Now the Philadelphia Eagles take Jihad Campbell at 31. It's about to be real disgustingly nasty for the Cowboys right now because we're gonna have to see some of the best defenses, and then you add in the Commanders defense. It's about to be rough on us, bro. Like as a Cowboys fan, I can say that I don't enjoy the fact that Philly drafts so well, but I'm envious of the fact that Philly drafts so well. That's really all I can say. It's ridiculous. We are now waiting for the last and final pick of the first round at number 32, Kansas City Chiefs. It says that the pick is in, but my guess is because we are at the end of the draft that NFL is going to make us wait quite some time before they give us the pick. But
Why do they show us the instant replay of the?
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. The NFL be doing too much, bro. Like I do not need to see the
At least show me
replay
career
of
highlights.
this man coming down coming down the
Do you
hallway.
remember
We
30
just saw
seconds
this.
ago when he ran down this hall
Here we go again.
It's like a bad movie.
and he smacked the Eagles?
So, in conclusion, y'all, what I do want to say as far as the NFL draft, and I've said it multiple times now, as far as the production value goes, like I understand that you guys have been doing this for a long time, but I will say that there is a ton of missed opportunities as far as this draft goes for actual things that are entertaining to the people that are actually watching the draft. There tends to be a lot of downtime in NFL. We do not need to see 45-minute walks up the hallway for these guys. We do not need to wait 45 minutes after the pick is in to see it. Like, the NFL definitely needs to figure out some type of way to streamline this draft process. There is no way that 32 picks should take over 3.5 hours. That does not make sense. It has been now 3 hours and 41 minutes to make 32 picks, y'all. That's crazy. That is the NFL just trying to grab as much money as they can,
You think Shadora's
as many advertising dollars as they can.
Yeah, he wasn't.
It's too loud.
It's like they're trying to get as many advertising dollars as they can. And it's just a money grab. And I don't enjoy the fact that the NFL is doing that. That would definitely be my stance on the NFL draft right now, is that there's just way too much dead time. And if the pick is in, the pick is in. Like, can we just hear the pick? There's no reason why it's now 10:45 Central Time and we have still not finished the first round of the draft. And it started at 7.
Yeah, 4 hours for one round is crazy.
That's crazy. Like, remember back in the day when they used to do rounds 1 through 3 in the first day? Yeah.
Or as many they go through in one day. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so 32nd pick, y'all. This is the last and final pick of the first round. This is the Damon Sandala podcast. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. We are going to see what this 32nd pick is. We're going to give one quick synopsis of what we thought about the draft, and then we are OUT out. So we are just waiting for the man, Roger Goodell, to come up here with the 32nd pick.
The man.
Here it is.
He said, and I got a story. Look at that.
This is a style back there.
Okay, so
Ohio State.
number 32, final pick of the first round for the Kansas City Chiefs is offensive tackle Josh Simmons from Ohio State. Offensive tackle Josh Simmons from Ohio State is your 32nd final pick of the first round. So just to recap, Shedeur Sanders did not go in the first round. There were a couple major trades as far as the first round goes. You had the Browns moving up to, who was it that moved up to 2? The Jaguars. Jaguars moved up to 2 from 5 for the Browns, and they took Travis Hunter. The other massive trade that it has to be the New York Giants, man. The New York Giants have to be the story of the draft as far as the trade goes by moving back up into the first round at 25 and taking quarterback Jackson Dart. I did not see that at all. And did Will Johnson go in the first? No Will Johnson cornerback from Michigan going in the first round. 2 tight ends go in the top 15. A massive amount of offensive and defensive linemen. I think there was maybe only 2 linebackers. This was an interesting draft. How many wide receivers in the first round? 1?
No, 2 at least.
2, Tre'Tora McMillan and Aguba, Matthew Golden, and
I think they're going to be.
Well, Travis Hunter too.
Yeah, but we don't know what Travis
So
Hunter's going to be.
3.5.
Yeah, but either way, this first round was not predictable at all. Like it honestly, there were a couple picks that I did not see coming. I'm just going to reiterate the fact that I think that the production value for the NFL draft is severely lacking, with the fact that it should not take this long to get through the first round. There's literally 32 picks, y'all. I'm just saying.
I'm talking about the league. I'm covering that game.
Look, speed it up. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is your boy Damon Sandala. Thank you for tuning in to the Damon Sandala podcast. We will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
All right, let's talk about it, bro. How the fuck? Oh.